It has been
All
started.
right.
Now to dig up a link.
I got the link. Damn, y'all are fast with the emotes. Now Teen is fast with the emotes.
People who make a habit of posting emotes in response to things are usually quick on the draw with those emotes.
Alright, let me download the solutions
That's
once
how
more
I-
in case any notes have been updated or in case there are new showcases. Speaking of, I don't have the showcase file ready yet. I should probably do that. I got time.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of people are here yet, so...
Yeah, I got time to get the file ready, and I also I gotta start the prediction once there's enough people around.
I appreciate
Nice
your
glyph art.
equilibrium
It'll be a
art
glyph art?
informing us of what metric we're watching today.
Oh yeah, I did that just now. It's also gonna. It'll probably be on the YouTube
should do
thumbnail
that.
as well.
We should do that.
It does bug me a little bit that the M is like half again wider than the other letters, but
Well,
Well,
Not
I mean,
really
it's an
It-
M.
something you can do.
M usually does that.
it's an equilibrium art. Consistent character widths are a myth, and also it is M.
Yeah, the letter N tends to do that.
it's readable. That's important.
It looks like infinity sign within and sigma to me.
By the way, my tea was good. I have drank it.
Not a lot of showcase this week, actually. Okay.
I was gonna do TI for showcase, then I forgot. So maybe I'll just do that at some point later.
How many viewers do we have? Not a lot. I'll start the prediction and make it longer. Probably.
It seems like people are kind of trickling in.
Yeah. Not as many people. Usually the second stream has less people.
Yeah.
Alright. Will a solve with a piston be shown in the top
20?
Be in the top 20 for some. With there's piston. OSL with a piston be in top 20. In some. No.
Excuse me.
Yes. No. Submission period. Yeah, I'll give y'all like 10 minutes. Maybe 15. We can like start, or we can start before the prediction ends, because we won't be in top 20 anyways, that quickly.
Yeah. Also, we've obtained 6 more people. Progress.
Prediction started! Alright, and I'm gonna wait for people to come in.
People sure do seem to think that a piston will be in top 20 sub.
I hope the wing solve one because it has a piston.
People have faith in the jank.
we need somebody to pick no, just so that there are
Points on the line.
literally any odds that matter for the funny device.
What happens if
What if
like,
we all pick
nobody...
yes and we all lose?
Oh, well, there's
If nobody
there's 10
predicts
points in no
wrong-
right now.
Great. Those 10 points will be distributed amongst the other 8.6 thousand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, according to Avail and Veiled, most of that is them.
Yeah, I mean, if hypothetically everyone chose the winning option, then everyone would just get their points back, and that's it, I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, there are people who pick no right now.
Yeah, not very many.
Popcom is here and added 6K.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. What is it? Kind of like hash browns in here. Better not be the ant. Cassie Pepsi is playing Celeste.
That's true. I'm multitasking.
Hi, chat.
Vitally important.
Mm.
I've just been like
What
the
is gonna
past
happen?
couple of days. I've just been trying to any percent just for fun. I'm not very fast, but it is enjoyable.
I can also
It's very
just see the
speedrunnable
answer
game.
of if is there a piston right now, but like, you know, y'all get the suspense.
Well, you get to know that we don't. Not
Mhm.
for a little while.
I also don't know, so
Uh,
maybe I should make a
and-
prediction.
of course,
You can. Go ahead.
this does mean
No.
that the people who get to see the submissions can do insider trading to the solve with the piston being talk funny question,
Yeah,
which is apparently fine and okay.
I mean, channel points don't mean anything.
They don't
Yeah,
really. Yeah, but like you can
that's
have
true.
fun with this channel points.
But it is funny to do channel point insider trading.
This is true.
I'm not gonna tell y'all if the answer is yes or no. Y'all
Oh, that
gonna
was
have to
catching
find
up.
out.
Yep. Well, we got 22 people in the stream now. That's progress.
Hey yo everyone. The prediction is live. Speed up the Berlo spin. I can't speed it up any further. That's the fastest it goes. Oh, I guess I could press Alt
You have
space.
to get rabbit mode.
Yeah, I guess I can Alt space it.
Yes.
No, I don't like how that looks.
It's really fast.
Yeah, it's way too fast. Way too fast for my liking.
I mean, it's going to passively speed up as well, just because.
Oh no, it's already at a few thousand cycles. It's not gonna go much faster.
Yeah, that's fair. And it passively increases in speed, but I guess this is the.
This
Not
is
forever.
exhaust
Speed
Yes,
after a
Yeah.
while.
No, you need to do it in production chambers, so it's faster.
Who voted no? Everyone in the chat is one right now.
I love how completely disparate this is. People have so much faith in the Jack.
Mm-hmm. Winged Pearl did. I see. Is the Berlo spin at 100% symmetrical? I have no idea.
Is there a way to
It's not-
see who predicted what?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe? Oh, I guess you can, You can look at it and it'll tell you.
Well,
I
now we're
think.
catching up. Now it's getting
'Cause-
interesting.
Ooh, who dropped a whole shit ton of points on no?
Zorfak, surely.
True. Oh, now there's a
Must
lot of
be.
people voting for no. Only the highest can be seen. It's evened out. It's exactly even now, 50% and 50%.
Well, I don't think it's. I think probably you have higher spenders on no.
Yeah, well, we
I
have
mean,
nine.
yeah,
We
because
have
it's
9
9.
people in yes and 5 people in no.
It's head to head now.
Yeah. Okay.
We need another prediction. Which will win? Yes or no?
Oh,
Meta predictions.
I don't think I can do 2
Hello,
predictions at the
everyone.
same time. Hello.
Hi.
Hello?
I can only assume that we haven't started looking at solves.
No, we're still
Not
doing the
yet.
prediction. Join the prediction. bet your precious Azure pause on the prediction.
It's all we have.
There will be more Azure Paw. You can gain Azure Paws just by watching the stream. Wow.
It's exactly even now. Holy shit.
I
One
mean,
zero
yeah.
646.
I bet somebody did that on purpose.
Yeah, 100%.
The people who have done so are not typing in the chat.
Quietly confident, as they say.
Oh, well, there's Vilfuck. Pay to win.
This is watch to win.
Vilfuck, do you even know the answer?
All in.
Ignore the 2. Thank you,
Oh, I would go all in on the page.
Rebix, go all in. Do it.
It would be funny.
It would be.
This does mean that anyone engaging in insider trading can't message in chat, or else it will be very obvious that they did insider
Aw,
trading.
Rebix says maybe next time. I don't think I will be streaming for week 6, so next time will be week 7. No, yeah, week 7. Week 6 will probably be Vilfuck again.
Okay.
I don't know if he's
Bill
gonna be on
delayed
time this
today.
time. He might. What do you mean, sorry,
sorry.
y'all, from Vilfuck? Trying to be on time. Yeah. Your
Oh.
streams are great as well. 10 paws spent from Rebix. Ooh. Ooh, a 2 vote. Ooh.
Interesting.
Rebix thinks no.
It'd be
I'm cool
funny
to
if
see
literally
Rotor
the
run.
funniest place has a piston in it.
Rebix does think no, but Rebix was wrong before.
Mhm.
Not to poke the bear or whatever.
Vilfuck is streaming, I believe.
I guess we start once prediction closes.
Yeah, we can wait until the
Okay.
prediction closes to start the
Yeah,
Let's start the
that's not too
solutions.
long.
I mean, we could probably even start before the prediction ends, but I think I'll just wait. Bill says, I don't have any Azuri Pulse in my chat, though. No predictions. This is so sad.
Completely stay.
And the predictions early? I'll wait. I'll wait for people to join in. There's only 26 viewers right now. We're all just vibing here a bit. Yeah?
If you want to do a prediction next week, Bilfa, you could just have it be like a poll in the Discord events chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we won't get to top 20 before the prediction ends, but I'm just vibing a bit. Waiting for people to... It's only 3 more minutes anyways. And I have also set things up. The showcase file is properly working, I believe. Let me make sure the sum one is also properly working.
Get any technical difficulties out of the way now.
Mm-hmm.
Did you compress those files overnight?
Oh no, but I have like 50 gigabytes free.
Okay.
49 now.
Well,
but it was 50. That means we have about like 50 streams. Damn, there's a lot more points in no now.
people think graphics is right. I don't, but I think that. But I think people do.
How do I make... Yeah. You've already voted no, Vilfuck. You can't make it 50-50 again. Once you voted no, you can only keep on voting no. Yeah.
You could make
Yeah,
it 52-48. That's
So,
what
but-
you can do.
Yeah, the people in the yes team have to put in more points to make it even.
I don't feel like doing that.
Well, they went over. It is now. It's now. Oh, yeah. We're.
This is the stream now. This is the excitement.
11206 and 11216. 11216 for yes and 112. Oh yeah, it's even now. We did it.
Do we have
We
any
did.
auctioneers in chat? We need commentary, like
we
an
did
auction.
it, chat. We did it. It's even now.
Okay, nobody do anything.
And then somebody's gonna come in and drop a few thousand points on one side.
At the last moment.
Wow. The points are growing. The numbers, they're changing. Oh, and it's over. Alright. Well, we shall be good to begin the stream then. Okay, we ball. Alright.
Let's see where we going.
Okay, I see that the first solution loaded is just it's just Charlie and the Damon solution again, so I'm gonna load the next solve.
Well, to be fair,
Oh, Charlotte and the Damon.
yeah,
I swear the
Charlie
name
is also-
changes every week. But alright.
I mean, one's just an abbreviation of the other.
Yeah.
So,
But alright. In 59th place, that's where we're starting. An 843 sum. Let me actually move this to the proper screen. We have MP Ventus. With a new solution 1. I'm surprised we didn't
Well-
see. Wait, did we see this yesterday? We might have seen this yesterday. This stuff looks familiar.
There's Pistons in top 60.
This looks like an area solve, yeah.
Outrageous.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Oh yeah, we've seen this solve. Alright then. Then next up we have
Pistons.
we have in 57th place at 784 some review. I also feel like we've seen this solve. Yeah, no, we've also seen this solve. When are we gonna get solved? This is the sum file, right? Yes, this is the sum file.
That's a substantially better placement for some than for area, I think. Which is not actually saying much, but it
Mhm.
is worth noting.
Yeah, I believe we've seen this all. At least it looks similar. Alright, next up we have in 55th place then, at 723 some, we have the antithesis. We've also seen this all. Alright, then in 50th,
There's deja vu. There's deja vu.
in 50th
Last
we
time
have
we-
at 643 some, Chlorim. I think
You've
this
seen
is
the
the new
solve.
solve. This is a new solve, I believe. I hope.
Oh, this is new, actually, I think.
Yeah.
Is
All
it?
right.
70
I'm not sure.
Damn, all these people arriving right after the prediction ended. This is so sad.
Hmm. This one is making some C's and then just sort of whacking them onto
Yeah,
the
we're seeing the. It's making C's instead of just attaching the dimers directly. What did you miss? You missed the prediction. Now, the prediction was, will there be a piston in top 20?
It was 50-50.
It was almost
I voted
50-50.
yes. Rabbits voted no. A lot of people voted a lot of ways. I
Mm.
think it would be funny if there was.
I already did 15 minutes and everybody joined right after it ended. This is so sad.
It's not actually that many more people. It was sitting
Yeah.
at like 28 people on the stream when the prediction was happening, and now it's at 30. So,
But yeah. Notes here say big molecule broke brain. Big molecule break brain. That's just how it is sometimes. Alright.
I like how
Hmm?
R3 just kind of like after pivoting it around the first time just aligns to the right so that it can push the molecule. That said,
Mm-hmm.
I think you could do a swing there. That might take more area.
The bookworm says
But-
arm 3 can be on can be an arm on a track for better sum, right? Probably. But you know, this
R3
feels like
could
just
be-
this feels like it literally says first solve right here, so
This is a new solution one.
yeah.
This is
At
very
least
much a
experience.
solve the puzzle. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Alright. Next up, we have at exactly 600 sum in 49th place, we have Team C.L.A. Cooper et al. That is a weird order of assembling the thing.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Accurate solve name.
What's going on here? What are we cooking? I have
Is-
questions.
It seems one of the
Specifically-
extra. Yeah, it's special casing the atom that has to be bonded and then debonded. The molecule that has to be bonded and then debonded.
I
It
guess the
does look
question
wicked fast.
I guess the question I've got is, why?
I don't know. Maybe it just can't fit. Maybe they just couldn't find a clean place to put the debonder.
So it's just in the middle of nowhere, safely out of the way.
Yeah, sorta, kinda.
Also, the back dupe is fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice way to get extra dupes of weird atoms off without having to actually
Yeah.
like assign the Berlo more work.
Mm-hmm.
Though the Berlo's not actually doing that much work currently, so I don't
Yeah.
know, maybe you could be meaner to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I feel like this is probably extraneous, but like maybe it was just easier to do the duping here because the molecule had to go here, the input had to go there anyways.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, it is interesting how it puts in the Earth atom from inside.
Very nice looking.
All right. Next up, we have at 594 sum, in 48th place, Kipirus. With 新解决方案一. The story of the week had Indico not really calling it a rotor though, and I don't know why. Who wrote the lore this week? Was it you, Cassie Pepsi?
It was me, yeah.
Yeah. You can explain your lore in the to the chat.
The lore is that, I mean, it's not really a rotor. What is it rotoring? Like, what is it a rotor for? It's just meant to be a catalyst. But weird.
It's a spinny thing. It's shaped like a spinny thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
People are asking why is that a tribonder? Why is it? Oh, it bonds once to do the debond on the other side. It does a bond on the other. Yeah. It does one singular bond on the other side of the tribonder.
That works, actually. I can kind of see that. I'm not sure what they're cooking with the Berlo, but
Oh yeah, the Berlo on a track. I mean,
It's doing
the solution title is just New Solution 1 in Chinese, so I don't know if we're gonna expect too much.
I mean, yeah, but it's an interesting decision, even if you're just trying to just solve the puzzle.
Yeah. I guess accidental dupes were a real issue here, and they didn't want to bother with like recalcifying things.
Yeah. I mean, on the contrary, simply color it right the first time.
But yeah, but if you have like two dupes like next to each other, it's a possibility that you will get accidental dupes.
Yeah, so this is two dupes, but with
that are a bit
the
further
ability
apart.
to do one at a time, or just not.
Alright. Next up, we have at 576 sum in 47th place, Rosa. Elaborate rotor assembly doohickey, copy. Ooh, I like the very first move being a pivot, I think.
That is fun.
Yeah.
Do this simultaneously.
Very pleasant.
It might actually be a good idea to delay that pivot, though, because it looks like Arm 2 is currently the longest arm. Like, the arm with the longest tape, and you can delay some of the work it does
Well, Arm 3 is also
To
has a
shorten.
lot of work as well.
You can save one cycle off the period.
True.
That's 6 sub.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 5 sub actually, because it's a slight delay in the start. Anyway,
No, it was
optimize.
some.
It looks
Trying
hard
to
to
optimize
adjust.
away 5 sub in a solve is worth doing, but
Well, we're not gonna tinker too much here. We've already did that the
Yeah.
last time for some, I think, with Zorflax.
I regret to inform you that I am a big fan of tinkering.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it
Also,
feels like the biggest pain point for a lot of people here is dealing with that single input where you need to bond it and then debond it.
Something that I am curious to see
Yeah.
is how many people color their destab waters and then put them on the wheel versus how many people color the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think both approaches are approximately valid,
Yeah.
but they have very different implications for your layout.
But yeah. I feel like another thing we can like look for is how the debonded input is dealt with as well.
Yeah. In this case, there's a arm off to the side with a funny triangle track that handles
Yeah.
that. And
It has a
also
whole
handles
debonding station that does the work.
a little bit of coloring the regular inputs
Yeah.
for convenience, I think.
But alright. Next up, we have at 551 sum in 45th place, Lincoln. With 2 pistons.
Pistons.
This almost looks like an area solve.
W
Yeah, it's got
secondary.
57 area.
Also,
Quite
this
elegant.
one pushes the product onto the output, which I think probably saves it some trouble.
This one also has the same Berlo on a track that we've seen earlier. Seems that accidental colorings is a real big problem in this puzzle as well.
At least for these solves.
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels to me like Lincoln, and also I think it was KPRs, were very concerned about that and wanted to spend some track to just make sure that duplication only happens precisely when they want it.
Yeah. Seven Zephyr says, sucks as I found an efficient wheel coloring technique that didn't mesh with the rest of the solve. Rip.
Yeah, that's sad.
Sometimes it's worth making the rest of the solve that works with it. I do like how it deals with the debonded input here, though. It doesn't have a separate station entirely with a different bonder. It's just inside of everything. That's pretty cool.
Yep. Another thing that's interesting. Excuse me. This solve always calcifies the destab water.
Yeah.
Which I guess that's another thing to keep an eye out for.
Mm-hmm.
Do you calcify the destab water before bonding or after?
Yeah, do you make it a special case? If the place is already gonna have water anyways.
Yeah.
But alright.
Because
Yeah.
it would be nice, theoretically, to not have to dupe the waters that are on the wheel when you have water.
Yeah.
However, would be nice.
It also takes special casing, so you know.
Yeah.
Can you deal with that as well?
Yeah.
Alright, next up we have at 549 some at 44th place, we have Avenge Ruler and Skyhawk. Ooh, yeah, this soft spends a lot of cycles dealing with the last two atoms that have to just be inserted in.
Yeah, but arms
I
are
do
What's
like the
Arm
hex
6
input
doing?
hex arm though. This
The
solve
input
feels
hex
very
arm.
efficient though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's on the
That
fast
said,
side.
Yeah, it's definitely on the fast side of some, but I think it's like reasonably fast, not
Mhm.
unreasonably fast.
Yeah. Also, is the negative part of the tracker? Okay, it is to get the air out of the way. Oof. Arm 6 feels arm
Yeah.
arm 6 just feels a bit extraneous. It feels like,
Arm 6,
one would
Arm
strive
6
for
is
trying
really
to not
tragic.
have an arm 6, yeah.
Yeah,
But-
the arm doesn't really do very much other
Mhm.
than put the last air in.
Yeah, usually the general consensus is that you kind of want cost and cycles to be about similar in number when it comes to some, and so I would say this solve is slightly on the expensive / fast side.
I remember seeing that like the generally accepted bounds are like within a factor of 2 of each other.
Well, I guess, yeah, this is within
and
that
this is
bound, but
just
like,
barely within that.
yeah, this
but
would be considered
That
a
does not mean
fast
that it's
sum.
not fast.
Yeah, it is a fast sum solve.
A speedy sum, if you will.
I feel like it being a fast sum is kind of to be expected though,
Mhm.
because of the hex arm. If you are committing to a hex arm, you kind of have to go kind of fast, I think.
Mhm.
Just because the entire point of a hex arm is go faster.
Yeah. Well, it's also like sometimes the point of a hex arm is to go cheaper because hex arm can have a multiple. Sorry, I got a call.
Hex arms have multiple grabbers and it only costs 1.5 times the normal arm.
Yeah, so if you can replace N arms with a hex arm where N is greater than 1, that is economizing.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
But yeah. Moving on then.
Oh.
Next up, we have 534 some, I believe, a new submitter. Oh yeah, he mentions it in the notes. In 43rd place, we have Storm Chaser. The notes say, first time submitting. I have no idea what I am doing.
Welcome to the arena, I guess.
Oh,
I feel like he was in
the
the tournament.
input suppression.
I don't know.
Check out the input
He's
suppression.
really not been
Oh yeah, that's an
manipulated, but-
interesting way to suppress the input.
Arm 8 is kind of sad though.
Oh yeah. It feels like this could have been better if Arm 1 was a piston instead, maybe?
No, because if you push the tripartite salt, then it would uninput suppress.
Yeah.
So it has to do this like pivot assembly to get the tripartite salt into position.
Yeah.
You could do that with a piston though.
We have seen a lot of those pivot in place solves though. From
Yeah.
area. So maybe that'll be a thing that you can do for this for some.
Yeah. Maybe.
But yeah, I would say this is also on the expensive side for some.
It's closer. It's definitely closer. but
It
it's
is.
still expensive.
Yeah, but it's got like several arms that kind of just do one thing,
Yeah.
which is you know, when it comes to some, generally you want arms to have multiple jobs, or just, you know, if you can try to just do less jobs in general.
Simply do as little work as possible.
Yeah, that's the gist
Because
of some.
arms have an approximately fixed amount of work per cycle they can do.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do less work, then you will have fewer cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Or fewer arm.
I feel like that's part of why some solves tends to look like the intended solve in a kind of way.
Because it is a
It just
path
does
of
it.
least resistance.
Yeah, usually it is a solve of path of least resistance, or I guess path of least work. Maybe, kinda, sorta.
Yeah, I think that's a decent definition.
Ribik says, "Do we think dupe build or build dupe wins? We shall see." Also, the stream is dying. Oh no, it's back.
I am really curious to see that myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think always calcifying is not necessarily the best approach, but calcifying before building conditionally is interesting.
We shall see.
And duping before or after building is also a really interesting question.
Alright. Next up, we have in 42nd place at 525 some Bartimus. That is, that input is way out there. There is no suppression happening in this solve whatsoever.
Barnabas sure has a way with putting the tripartite salt in the middle of nowhere. I remember this well.
Oh yeah, the area solve did this too.
Yeah.
But in a different way.
I enjoyed that solve a lot. Mostly because it was the closest anyone else got to my bullshit.
What does the area of that swing look like?
A lot.
Can you hit
Yes.
Can you hit Peace? Oh yeah.
Surely there is a more compact place to put that.
Maybe.
But Barnabas isn't interested in finding it.
Mm-hmm. The wheel be salty. No, I mean
Also-
this wheel in particular goes for a dupe first, dupe then build. This
Yeah.
is a dupe then build solve.
This is a calcify everything and then dupe then build,
Yeah.
which is notable. Also, something I expect to see pretty consistently.
Mm-hmm.
In every dupe then build solve, the tripartite salt will never be duped, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
it will always be the dividing line between the two so-called halves.
Mm-hmm. We might see
I say
exceptions.
so
Who knows?
because that's how I think about it.
Yeah. There might be like weird exceptions to that rule, but we shall see. Where the tripartite salt joins in on a bit of duping before bonding to everything else as well. That sounds pretty silly. But
That would
maybe,
be
it might
cool.
happen. Yeah.
That might work.
Mhm.
I don't know what that would get you, but it might work.
Alright. Nah, stream is a bit unstable. Alright, I think it's. I'm staring at it. We'll move on for now. Alright, next up we have in 41st place at 518 some. We have Awesome Guy 22. Seven Zephyr says blame the water. I will blame the water. There's a typhoon right now. It's not exactly in Taiwan, but it is raining outside. This is a build then dupe solve.
And it's got the funny triangle track Berlo again.
It's also calcifying everything.
Yep. Well, except the special cased one. which is
Well, no,
not
that's also eventually calcified.
Oh yeah, so it is. And I guess its solution to avoiding calcifying the last salt
Is
or
to-
avoiding is to just calcify it anyway, but have that last atom be a salt,
Mm-hmm.
so that its final state is salt.
Yeah, it'll stay
anyway.
calcified. Yeah.
Yep.
This is also one of those solve that just pivots the input pivots the product on the input.
I am curious about why not just swing the product.
Well, it's kind of, I don't know where I can swing to.
It might just clock arm 3.
I mean, it does the track movement to get the last earth dupe in. And a pivot is probably less area than a swing.
Yeah. It's quite unfortunate, I think, that the solve has to have an entire extra 30G just for outputting.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
it feels like maybe you could have, like, arm 1 do a swing, maybe?
Maybe arm 1 can be in a different position and do the swing, perhaps, yeah.
Mm. That's the tinker that I want to make, but
Well, probably not gonna be doing that today here.
yeah. We got solves to see.
We got
places to be.
solves to see. 40 more to go. Alright,
Yeah.
next up, we have in 40th place at 510 sum, Greenfield.
Yay. It's me.
Piston.
My silly soul.
There is one water remaining. One of the waters is
You misspelled Talma.
Ah. Did I misspell her name? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
But-
it's Talma. It's okay.
Yeah. But I was literally copying from the GitHub repository.
This one also has the Berlo on a triangle track that we've been seeing.
Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with the I know, despite playing this game for like so long, I still do not know the order of Berlo's video without
No, but
looking at it.
I don't know
So
if anybody...
I didn't recognize.
I'll be
the pattern
honest, I
that-
don't know if anybody has it off the top of their head. I don't. Does that anybody in the chat, do you actually even know the order of Berlo off the top of your head?
I know which ones are next to each other.
I don't.
Like,
yeah.
I only know which ones are
Is it-
opposite each other because it's the ones that are
The annoying
like,
ones.
exception.
If I remember
Like air,
correctly,
like water and fire and earth and air are opposite each other, but that's about it. I mean,
Yeah.
also the souls are opposite, but not the ordering of those 3 pairs.
if I remember correctly, it's not the same as the order provided by dispersion, and that's really annoying.
Yeah.
Just to piss you off.
Mhm.
Yep.
Also, notice how you leave 1 water remaining.
Teen says, I don't remember Berlo order, please forgive me. No, I'm pretty sure most people don't. I check it every single time. I barely remember
I know-
the order of Ferrari's wheel, as in which direction it's going, counterclockwise or clockwise, but...
I know the
Clock.
Berlo order. I just don't know. I just don't remember off the top of my head the chirality of it.
Mhm.
So
Yep, same.
I made the puzzle via media, and I still don't quite remember which side via which side Berlo is supposed, not Berlo, Rivari's is supposed to go.
oh, I don't remember either. Yeah.
It's clockwise, I think, from small to large.
No, yeah, it's clockwise. From
And the lead is in the
all
top
the way around
right.
the world.
I appreciate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate Dimension Shifter providing the order of Berlo while we have Berlo on screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
So the
It's
reason
Nobody's
why
right
looking at the screen
there.
anymore.
Yeah.
Anyways, this solve actually does does two products simultaneously. There's a building station and
Yeah.
then there's a dupe station, so it's on the faster side of solves.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
why I was.
also-
I guess that's why it's up here, not at the bottom, because it's doing two at the same time.
Well,
that's
I mean,
bulky.
I don't know if two at the same time is necessarily a bad idea, but yeah.
It-
I guess it is a
the
lot more
trade-off-
area and you do need more mechanisms, but it does make it faster, so that's the trade-off you make.
If you could make your coloring and your assembly take about the same time,
Yeah.
but you can't make them happen simultaneously.
You know what would be
having two
cool?
separate
If there's
stations for
no,
limits.
there's no hex arm large enough so that you can just do both at the same time. That's sad.
You would need a
The rotor is too
monstrous
large.
one.
Yeah.
and even then, you would just sweep out like half the freaking board of area. That's hyper.
Well,
Like,
they,
th-
you know what they
Link-
say, area does not matter in something else.
Length 3 tri-arm. A
Mm.
hex arm does not have enough room to build both of them at the
Oh,
same
yeah.
time, but a tri-arm
Tri-arm.
does.
Maybe we'll see it. Who knows? Alright.
Th-
Next up?
that would be really funny.
Next up, we have at 508 sum, 2 sum better, in 39th place, Thingy.
All right, I have to get going. By the way, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Take care.
Alright, the notes say, my solve was just basically my new solution 1 but optimized. Unfortunately, I didn't do much this week due to various personal stuff. Puzzle solving burnout, and me getting scammed. Don't worry, it was unsuccessful. And then after a few empty lines, I love disjoint.
That is a really big swing.
That is a very
This
big
is
swing.
a highly area-full sub.
Mm-hmm. This one is sort of building and duping at the same time, I think. What do we count this as? I guess this is build and then dupe. I would classify as a build
this
and
is
then
build
dupe.
and then dupe because it is duping things that are attached.
Yeah.
And this does introduce something that I quite like, which is just using small amounts of track movement to switch between duping a point and duping a side.
Mm-hmm.
You can only
Yeah.
pivot.
It's cheaper than it's cheaper than an extra duplication glyph,
Yeah.
which is a lot of what we've been seeing before.
Of course, the trade-off is that now you can only pivot once every 3, technically, if you're doing that constantly at full speed.
Yeah.
But that's obviously not a limiting factor here, so...
The input that has to be debonded is also kind of just ingrained. It feels smooth. It doesn't feel too extraneous. It is still somewhat because it still has to have an whole extra bonder. But yeah, it doesn't
And
feel like it has too much.
arms.
There's too much effort. Yeah.
This is throwing 55G
At that
and
problem
an extra
specifically.
bonder. So 65G are thrown at making that special case.
Making the
Which
special
is a lot
case
of
input.
money. I would
Oh
like
yeah,
to
and this
not
one also
spend
has
that much
bad
money.
dupes actually.
Yeah.
There's
and
that
then it
extra
has to
calcification.
calcify.
Yeah. Well, it
That
is
is-
mostly just a optimized new solution 1. And you know, it's doing alright. 39th. I wouldn't say that's too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Alright. Next up, we have Mikulius in 38th place at 504 sum. This solution. That is Japanese. I do not read Japanese. Anybody who reads Japanese knows what the solution title says.
It's something repeating just by inspection.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back, by the way. Need to deal with cat-related situation real quick.
Meow at it. Meow at the situation.
Ow!
This song feels so smooth. I also like how the pivot arms are inside, because yeah, it can be. Though there is an extra 20, 40, 50, 60, 70 G dedicated to just the extra input.
I tried feeding the solution name to Google Translate and
Okay.
it doesn't. No,
Okay.
it doesn't know the language.
It looks like Japanese. Did you type the right? Did you type the second character correctly?
I didn't type. It's the image. The image.
Oh, okay.
Image one. Oh. I wouldn't know.
Oh, Winter says it's lyrics from some famous Vocaloid song. I see. Dimension Shifter saying, I love how spinny this weekly was. Yeah, it's a big ass wheel.
What do you do with big ass
We-
wheels except spin them? That's what they're for.
Mhm.
In the
No,
right
that's
round, like a
me.
record.
If nothing else, we can say that 99% of people in this weekly understood the assignment.
Spin the rotor.
You have, yes, it is here to rotate. So rotate the rotor.
Mm-hmm. Legit. I'm excited in seeing how like other solutions eventually will hopefully deal with the odd one out input better.
Yeah.
Dimension shifter. Jinx.
The thing with it is that you only need to do it once,
Yeah.
which means that you want to spend as little money as possible.
Yeah, you see ARM 4, 5, and 6 even doing
Yeah.
doing that one singular job, and it just feels you
That-
kind of don't
that
want to
was,
see that in some.
Uh,
3
what?
arms that barely do anything.
that is
That's
90
90 G spent
dedicated
on
to that,
Yeah.
which 90G is too many G.
It's quite a lot. But alright. Next up, we have in 37th place at 483 sub, Death in Field and Valerie's True. This one's a dupe first for sure.
Hence the assembly being way over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sad that the assembly is all the way over there because that's
Yeah.
a lot of area.
It also
And,
takes a lot of cycles to even get there.
Yeah, and also,
And also the track loop is probably not cheap either.
yeah, giga track loop action.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a racetrack of a track.
It's fun.
It is.
However, I'm not sure that this is necessarily the best approach.
Just seventh. Probably not.
It solves the
And it's
it
ranky,
solves
I
it.
wouldn't imagine.
I wouldn't say
Yes.
it does too bad.
I wouldn't imagine it's the
I will
best.
say, this is efficient Berlo usage.
Yeah.
Also, calcify everything.
Well, might as well. It makes things
Yeah.
easier since all the arms only have to do just have to do the same thing.
If you're
Sorta.
gonna have this like extremely locked in,
The dupe is
Pipeline
probably
for-
like. It feels like this solve was mainly like built around the duping sequence.
this feels like you
Sorta.
could this all feels like what it really wants is to have twice as many arms on that track loop
Yeah, but
and just go really, really fast.
half as many arms probably did better than some.
Yeah. Why are people posting triangle, circle, triangle? Oh,
I have
I know.
no idea. Oh, okay.
Apparently, Vocaloid is Betty. Unfortunately, the rotor is insufficiently red for that. So,
I have no idea who that
Oh.
is.
I mean, there's some amount of red in the rotor.
There's just
there is
tiny
precisely
little bit.
2 red.
Some amount of anything in the rotor.
There's 2 of every single color other than Sol.
Except for all the metal colors.
Yeah. But alright. Next up, we have in 36th place at 482 sum, 1 sum better. That is here. Some with the piston, because I'm evil.
This person understood the assignment.
Yeah, I remember when we were saying that how like the arm doing the pivoting can also do the output. This one is one of the ones that are pretty clearly just do that, just rotate the output.
I mean, why would you ever not? It's so easy. Presumably because there are other arms that could do the output just as easily.
That dupe feels so clean though.
Oh, sweet dead. But yeah,
Beam!
the dupe in this particular solve is quite clean, especially
Stream
because
is
it sets you
dying.
up
Rip.
really nicely for the double duplication.
I don't know. It's the stream is unstable, but it's there is still some green. It's not dead. I think. I hope. It's unstable. I think it's back. Is it back?
It seems back to me.
Well, it seems like it's going to shit again.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh well.
Oh no, that's 0 kilobits per second. That's no good.
Stream crispy.
Okay, I think it's back. No. Ouch. Rip. The Zuri-Paul economy fluctuates stream quality. Okay, I think it's back on my end. Alright, we can move on then. Next up, we have at 477 sum in 35th place, Sockboy. Big hex arm. Oh, this one assembles it in halves.
Oh, good.
I think it ends up calcifying everything. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. This is just a general count. Wait, no, it doesn't. There is a water that survives. Oh, wait, no, it dies.
No, it gets calcified at the next calcifier.
Yep. That's brutal.
Yeah, every single element comes from the Berlo wheel in this solution in this solution. I don't think we've actually seen many solves that actually preserve the water from the input. It's just kind of a difficult special casing to do.
Yeah. This solve also has the cool hex arm we saw earlier. Link 2 hex arm is kind of nice for this puzzle.
Yeah.
However,
people are saying that this is the fastest solve we've seen so far. It's not even as expensive as the other fast solves we've seen.
This is quite fast, but it is still not as expensive as other speedy solves, but that does not mean it is cheap.
Yeah.
It is many things, but cheap it is. I do like the way of handling the special case though. This one does the special case in only I guess that's 50G because that's the bonder.
Well, I mean, the bonder has other uses anyways, so.
Yeah. So 50G from ARM 4-track and a debonder, which is quite economical actually.
Yeah. You have to dedicate some amount of cost to it, so, you know.
It can't be free. Like, theoretically, minimum cost dedicated to it is 10, which is just the debonder.
The debonder, yeah.
Instructions on pre-existing arms.
When it comes to how many cycles are dedicated to it, that's going to be a bit more hard to just directly point out like we are with the cost here.
This solve is definitely dedicating some cycles to it because it needs to wait because the Hexarm one needs to wait 4 cycles.
Yeah, the bookworm says
a lot of that is.
The bookworm says that they think the convenience of sending all the inputs down the same path overrides the usefulness of saving on dupes, which I think is a valid observation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a pretty elegant solve. It is technically a dupe after construct.
Sorta.
But
kinda.
It does this in like big chunky batches.
Yeah, it does it in these in halves basically.
Yeah. Which
All
is effective. It works.
Alright. Next up in 34th, we have a 477 sum, but with a piston.
Piston tiebreaker.
We
Holy
have
shit.
minor.
I didn't expect the piston tiebreaker to do anything.
TN messages. I'm waiting for primary tie wall, a mid primary tie.
Yes.
Broken by piston.
Too bad this wasn't the bet today.
Oh my
Close
goodness.
To be fair,
We must tell
Arm 3
this
is
to
doing
effect.
work. I do like Arm 3 here. It may be piston, but it's pretty good.
It's doing quite it's doing the job of the odd input out.
This solve has 60 cost dedicated to the special case, which is kind of expensive, but it works.
It's a lot cheaper, despite having a piston. That's kind of funny.
It also has to push the last atoms into position, which means that it cannot pivot the cycle before the atom is delivered, which is something that is kind of inconvenient about this push strategy if you're trying to assemble fast.
You see, since there's only one, it's not a piston.
Because it could be nice to just like attach a destab water and then an extra salt on sequential cycles.
Dimension Shifter
that
says
is
ARM
possible.
2 saves 5G by not being a piston. Otherwise, it literally only pushes, yeah?
Yeah. Arm 2, being a piston would cost precisely 2 more sum.
I mean, I feel
Well,
like
no,
it could
3 more.
probably do
because of the
this
area.
instead. I'm one more. Oh, okay, I'm tinkering. Maybe it could do this.
Are we tinkering?
Yeah. Ouch. No.
If you would like that to be the case, but you need to like plan for it. I think.
that works.
Yeah.
No,
That would
no,
work.
it doesn't. Somewhere along the line, something broke. Oh, the output is wrong. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not doing any more tinkering.
Because you are.
Oh, yeah, because it
skipping
never
over the
cut.
calcifier.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
an interesting tinker, and I bet we will see solves like that later. But to do that, you need to actually plan for it.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a variation on the triangle track where it can operate both dupes at once, conditional.
Oh no, we've seen that before. It's been a thing where the dupes are next to each other instead of apart.
I mean, yeah, but it's also dupes next to each other and triangle track,
Yeah.
which might also be something we've seen before.
Yeah,
but
it is
it's
something
only
we've seen before,
something I'm
yeah.
noticing now.
Yeah, we've seen also dupes that are I think it might have been Greenfield. I don't remember.
This is a decreased level of caution, I think, compared to the only one dupe at a time triangle track. Which I think you kind of need to have a decreased level of caution as you go up in some, or down in some.
Go down in some, yeah.
Just because caution takes cycles and also cost.
But alright, next up in 33rd, we have a 465 sum Gandala.
Not bad. Not bad.
It is like the elemental jewel setting.
I like the 3 track that R1 is on.
Repix, you are like the 5th person who said that this week. This puzzle feels
Yeah.
like elemental dual setting.
That was the most common observation in the
Weeklies.
channel.
Yeah, we just see solves come in and people and then just people say this feels like elemental dual setting.
Except pivots exist. With elemental dual setting, you cannot do the pivot.
No, you have to have a special rotating device.
Also, I think the hexagon is much smaller, so...
Yeah, much smaller.
Way smaller. The whole point of elemental dual setting is that's a big ass fucking hexagon.
Extremely sparse hexagon.
It's even
Anyway,
the metrics are even area and sum. It's like the same metrics.
Oh no.
This solve has a 40G
The originality.
special casing.
Which is pretty darn cheap.
Yeah, that's tied for cheapest so far.
I don't think it's gonna be much lower than 40G unless we have arms that share the work. But most other arms are I think 40G is about the limit. Maybe having one less bonder.
Yeah, it would be cool to see a 30G, but it would be really difficult, I think.
Yeah. What is elemental dual setting? Elemental dual setting is week 8 of the 2021 tournament. It is a giant hexagon that is colored 4 different colors with Berlo with some salt in it. You can go look up the video. Or just, you can also look it up on the leaderboard, it's there.
I really like this solve. It's nice and compact, which is impressive since it's doing this big ass tripartite salt swing.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing the tripartite salt is rotated the way it is precisely so that it can do this big ass swing without eating too much area. Like,
Mhm.
look at the area footprint there.
It doesn't actually look like that much.
I think that's also just because the wheel is pivoting right below it.
Yeah.
Without that, the two hexes upright of the fire and earth pair would also not be swept over,
Mm-hmm.
if I
Alright.
recall correctly.
Next up, we have at 460 some in 32nd place, Zerfink. Oh, this is interesting. Armford does a bit of inputting along with doing the odd input out.
Yeah, it's sharing the work a bit. It's still like an expensive odd input out,
Mm-hmm.
but when it's doing double duty, I think that is.
I mean,
Made a
ARM 3
lot more
also helps
reasonable.
out. ARM 3 also does a bit of the odd input out.
Yeah, this
And it also only has one
is
bonder.
actually quite
It's
efficient. I
yeah.
think. Though I think the trade-off that this solve makes for having a relatively slick setup like that is that its duping is kind of awkward
Yeah.
because it has to do the like permanently suppressed tripartite salt thing,
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
and
that's not that bad either. I don't know.
Yeah.
This looks like a fairly clean solve to me.
This is pretty well made. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, this is the kind of solve where I look at it and I have nothing I can do to tinker it.
I mean, I have opinions on this solve because
Yeah. Well, you've actually solved it before. I mean,
Yeah.
any tinkers made to this solve will be difficult because everything is so interconnected.
that's the thing with this solve. A lot of its elegance comes directly from the fact that everything kind of does everything.
Yeah.
Except
There's probably better ways to do the Berlo, but, you know.
Yeah.
It's still pretty clean.
It's nice and reasoned.
I don't see any obvious inefficiencies here, for the most part.
Yep. For stream seems fine to me too.
Yeah, Tien says they just accidentally paused.
They will do it.
That'll do it. RDM Hater says, looked at the leaderboard and it's 56 area now somehow. Oh yeah, that is a very optimizable puzzle. Let me go look at it myself. ZLBB.finder.com elemental jewel setting.
Damn, you have the URL memorized?
It's Zaxtronic leaderboard bot.finder.com ZLBB.
I always read it as Zali the boat baby.
Oh yeah, it is 56 now. Holy.
I see why that this puzzle was the last one of the week though.
Hmm?
Or of
Oh yeah, it was the last one before the let me actually look at the 2021 results. What was
that is a kind
No,
of
first place.
cursed shape.
Who said first place was 69 area? It was 57.
What?
People only saved one area, I guess. What about area of the solution for whatever the other
Okay, no
metric
winner
was?
then, probably.
Yeah, the winner of Elemental
Because-
Joe setting was 57 area by Newarchar, and I believe there was a better solve by Shadow Cluster.
Oh, of course.
Maybe?
I misremembered then.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
69 area from Goodbye Galaxy's video.
No,
Probably not
Goodbye
for
Galaxy doesn't show the winners. He shows his own solve. I think.
I thought he won. Never mind.
Well, Goodbye Galaxy has 60
Oh,
area.
okay. Some record has 69. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not elemental.
Okay, maybe it was the sum metric.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have some solves to look at.
We do.
That-
Sorry.
Yeah,
Faustat Morse
some
tech.
songs.
Faustat Morse that technology is just the back end file hosting server for most of the leaderboard. It's not actually that sus.
Also, I am looking at the leaderboard. These rate solves are funny.
Oh yeah, because I had 5 atoms in the input.
Yeah, comically large brick.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Next up, in 31st place, at 456 sum, we have Grayson. The notes say, after finishing my area solve, I thought that I might be able to just add another arm somewhere and drop the cycles for a decent sum solve. And I pretty much did that, and then optimized with a few different layouts. No, I didn't use any pistons. Cost is already the biggest factor in my solve. I'm alright. Hopefully this is alright. I'm not experienced in sum. I have no clue what min may be. It's probably like -5 or something. Now, that's the thing with sum. Nobody knows what the min is.
Arm 1 has sauce.
Oh yeah.
I like Arm 1.
We've seen that arm one before.
Yeah, I mean that's one of. That's
Well, in
basically
some. We've
one
seen
of the
we've seen
Pistons
that arm
from
one in
area.
some.
Yeah, but they didn't swing. It
Did
was
it
like
not?
track movement instead.
Oh yeah. Swinging is pretty
Which was-
cool. And it's doing the optimal rotation anyways.
Yeah.
We did say that this was the optimal rotation.
That is very good, I think.
Hmm.
And if you are like constructing the perfect sum solve, so to say, I think Arm 1 would be present in it.
I think what's important is also the odd one outs chosen. And this solve in particular, all the odd one outs are solved. So it never actually has to dupe the odd one out again. And I think that's pretty good.
Actually, no, I don't think Arm 1 would be present in theoretical perfect sum solve. Just because
Yeah, it has a lot of empty instructions despite being pretty cool.
yeah, and also duplication is a problem with the solve.
Hmm. I do like how the odd one, like we've seen a lot of solves where the odd input out had to also go to the dupe, and this solve just has to be salts, has it all be salts.
And I think it has those two salts be the like 90 degrees rotated salts relative to that are like width aligned rather than height aligned.
Bearflip's
For lack
table
of a
says,
better
Bist,
word.
I sent you a friend request. On where? We're already friends on Discord.
Well balanced golden cycles, I think. This is pretty good.
Also, why are you up there? You're Australian. Is Twitch Friends a thing? Oh, on Steam. Okay. Alright, I'll go accept that. Where do I even check my Steam friends? What, add a friend? Pending invites? There it is. Yeah, alright.
On AOL.
That's a friend not from the Opus Magnum community.
Oh, makes sense.
Stream is chugging? Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed. Oh, that's 0 kilobits per second. That's no good.
Yeah, not ideal.
Oh, I think it's better?
Nope.
Alright, no, it was green for a second. Okay, I think it's
We'll
better
get
now.
there when we get there.
I think. I'll just wait for it. I think it's back. Yeah, it's back. Alright. Moving on then. We have in 30th place, at 455 sum, Alchemist Cobaline. This one also has the cool... This looks like almost...
This is really.
This
Are
looks
you
like...
sure that's
This
not
looks
the
like...
same song?
Yeah, it's a different song. I checked.
What's the sum difference?
1.
Wait, no.
No, it's quite different numbers, but it is some difference of
Yeah.
1. Also, it has 2
Uh,
pistons.
Yes. This one is just sort of like pushing the D-stab water forwards into the rotor, which
Yeah,
does
this-
mean that the rotor has to turn once every 2.
Yeah. The notes say, holy shit, sub 190 cycles for min area. Eat my shorts. Well, I don't know about min area,
Min-area?
but... I don't know about min area.
I think you're a few off on the mid area. Just
The stream is
anyway.
unstable.
Maybe it's like mid practical area.
There's too much Quicksilver in this
I
stream.
don't know.
It's unstable.
46 area is actually pretty low area in terms of sum.
This stream
It
The stream
is
needs more salt
incredibly
to be stable.
compact for a sum solve. But the trade-off, of course, is big cost, big.
It's got 2
Well, not
pistons
actually
in
that
it.
big, but like very slightly high cycles.
The stream, it's
The
it's
stream.
chugging. I know the stream is bad.
Anyway,
Well, I'll wait for it to stabilize a bit. As soon as I say it stabilizes a bit. Alright. It is a very similar solve to the previous solve, though. It
At
doesn't
least the
do the
methodology,
rotate
I
output, though. And it has arm 3 do a little piston push.
which is very cringe, actually.
Yeah.
You have the perfect arm. Use the perfect arm.
Like,
It's the
what
sauce.
happens if I just do this? Well, I mean, obviously rotate the output too. Something's missing? Something's missing. One of the dupes is missing, never mind.
This is the tragedy of some tinkering.
Yeah.
Usually there's some nuance that you need to clean up.
Oh, okay, I'll just do it. You
As
could do
soon
it.
as you make
I
a
could
change.
I could just rotate a cycle later. I think.
Yeah.
Right, well, okay. Right? Oh yeah, and then I need to rotate the output. Okay. Alright.
I want to see it. Ah, well. it does increase area, but if you can reduce period by 1, then that's 6 free cycles.
Yeah, that's what's the sum? I'm just gonna bring out the calculator.
Well, that's 5 flowers, so
451.
let's see if that matters.
We successfully did a bit of tinkering.
Yep.
We did it. I've got some of my tinkering in.
Well, let's see if the next place is that does better than 451 to see
Well,
if it would have mattered.
I'm mostly waiting for stream to stabilize a bit again.
Currently behaving itself for me, but
It seems a bit...
intermittently.
Yeah. Doesn't seem too well on my end.
It might be that you're...
Yeah, people saying can't even see the result. I'm gonna wait for it to stabilize a bit. The internet's not really been behaving all too well today.
A pretty nice solve though.
Internet's been cooked.
I think it's blipping in and out with the exact period with which I have a latency. So the second I want to say it's back, it's not back anymore.
Okay, I think we're back. Maybe.
Period?
Kinda?
Latency?
No, never mind. It's dying again. Okay, I think it's stable enough for now. Alright. Moving on then, we have at 445 sum in 29th place, Vivi. As soon as I say I think we're back, the stream died again.
That's how it goes.
That's just how it. Oh, and it's like a very bad dying. It was at 0 kilobits per second. All right. It's back.
Also, the Tinker would not have mattered.
Yeah. Oh well.
Which is sad, but actually probably for the best for Nobeline.
It's those matters sometimes matter. Those numbers sometimes matter when it comes to sum.
They do. But
this one's a dupe before assembly. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen one of those.
It kind of has.
Yeah.
People have been doing a lot of dupe after assembly lately. Also, this is a kind of expensive odd one out.
Yeah.
I think that's
ARM 5 and like 2 tracks and a bonder and a debonder are dedicated
that's
to
80G.
it. Yeah. Is it
80G?
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
Because
20,
ARM
30,
5
40.
and 6, 4 track.
Not
So
just
that's
50.
60. A
Just-
bonder and a debonder.
Oh, ARM 6 is also doing part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
ARM
thinking
6
ARM
does
5 and I was
nothing
like, that's
but-
not that much.
Yeah, ARM 6 also exists. But this is able to do the thing that... Oh, ARM 6 also outputs. That's cool.
I also like the input hex arm. I guess it's mostly an input. It's mostly a hex arm to not have to reset. And I assume that saves on enough sum points to matter?
I mean, it's -1 period. And that's... and it's doing that 5 times per tape loop.
Yeah.
So...
It's worth the price
that's-
of admission.
-5 cycles per product, and you're making 6 products, so I think that's pretty clearly better than 10G.
Yeah. Tanuki says I like the last week
are
from 6.
well worth it here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Arm 5 and 6 kind of just do one job and then stop.
Yeah.
Which is kind of not a thing you want to see in some.
This solve has a mixture of really good Hex Arm 5, just handling all the duping itself,
Yeah.
and kind of scuffed the odd one out.
Yeah. It's just, that's kind of just the difficult part of this puzzle. How do you deal with the odd one out efficiently? Because some wants every arm to be, like, busy all the time, but, like, it's hard to fit in the odd one out because it's literally the odd one out, so...
Well, my contention is that there are 2 problems for this problem sum specifically.
Yeah,
the
there's
odd
also
one
the
out
duping
and also
order.
coloring.
Yeah.
Because getting the coloring dialed in requires some kind of trade-offs.
Mm-hmm.
And what those are is very, very much governs how your solution turns out.
Yeah. Alright. Next up at 434 sum, in 28th place, we have Soyos. That's how I'm pronouncing your name now. If you want me to pronounce it differently, just let me know. This one also has the input just way out of the way. That is a clean
Swing
odd one
space
out,
go
though.
per.
Oh, I love the odd one out here. That is clean.
Just catch a ride on the Hexar.
This solve is very... Look, that instruction tape is pretty darn full compared to a lot of the other solves we've been seeing.
This
And,
is
you
a
know...
really good solve that also just happens to have ARM 4.
Yeah. The notes say...
Which is unfortunate.
I keep being really intimidated by composite metrics, but then I have by far the most fun on them. I don't know what makes a good sum solve. The leaderboards have most of them in the 300s, but this has both the stupid expensive wheel and the stupid big input, so I'm not sure what to do about that. Still, something can probably be done about that big swing. I tried building on top of the input, but it had 20 cycles and only saved 10 area. Maybe you could cut another arm, but I think the biggest improvement can be made on cycles. Yeah, this is a way cheaper solution. It's only 160 cost, and I think it's one of, if not the most cheapest solve we've seen.
This is very cheap.
Yeah.
Which, like, everything about the solve is really good except for, oh god, the tripartite salt.
Yeah.
Which, how much area does that take it up? Like,
a lot.
Fucking half the area.
Yeah.
That's like a good 30
This would
area.
probably be a really good sum solve. This would be a really good sum solve if not for the massive amount of area.
Yeah.
But at least of the solves we've seen so far, I really like that arm 2. I really like arm 2, the hex arm. It's so clean.
Yeah. The arm 2,
arm 2 and arm 1, yeah, arm 2 and arm 3
work.
working in tandem is great.
And then the Berlo is here to just sort everything else out.
Yeah.
This is a very, very good dupe before assembly. Well, the part that's good is the duping before assembly.
Yeah. And also
Anyway.
just its processing of the odd one out. It sort of just incidentally just keeps rotating. I would say basically the only extra cost is the 10G debonder.
Yeah.
I guess this is why this is. I guess this is why this is one of the cheapest solves we've seen.
Yeah. This is an incredibly economical solve.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it is very good for that.
Mm-hmm. But alright.
Though potentially not as good for other things.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we have at 433 sum, one sum better, Perseus. We're back to expensive but fast solves.
I appreciate your confidence, by the way, Fran. Saying and saying that sub 400 will be impressive because and that it'll definitely happen.
Wow. We will see. 299 sub by Animal Farm says Dimension Shifter.
That would be funny. And we haven't seen Zorflax and Mr. Puzzle yet,
True.
so
We are still in 27.
we've got a while yet.
Mhm.
So let's be about it.
Yeah, this solve is fast. It even has a track loop for inputting.
Yeah. That's quite something, actually.
Mhm.
But in exchange, this is quite expensive.
Yeah.
And the
I
and
guess
this
ARM's
has a pretty expensive
odd one out processing, but I guess it does
Yeah.
do part of the outputting. And I believe that because ARM it
Oh.
does save a bit on cycles because ARM 1 is the limiting factor here.
Yeah. Also, this is a 2P solve by the looks of it. Given the repeat instruction on R1.
It would seem so. I think it's 2P because due to the nature of the track loop. Because you need
Yeah.
5 of those no, 3.
You need 5.
5 of those inputs, yeah. And it's 2 arms, so it makes sense that it's 2P.
So, yeah,
Instructions doesn't matter.
Kind of
You can have as many as you want.
kind of unfortunate, but this is sub, not sub 4, so
Yeah.
it's legal.
It doesn't matter in terms of the score.
Yep.
But alright. Moving on. We have in 26th place at 432 sum. We have Team Dub.
Well,
The notes say, I do not know how to solve for sum. Every time I tweak something, it balloons one of the other metrics. I miss Fragrant. I did manage one clever trick of having the Berlo wheel dodge the arm swings to save an area. Please read the metric's diagonal line as a 1 and watch it count to the race's start. Exception. Carranza Chariot Main.
also, this does the swing of the output.
The metric's diagonal line as a 1? What does that mean?
Hey, I don't know. Maybe this is like binary counting?
Exception, what did you mean?
Exception X.
I have no idea what he
Explain.
meant. Would you like to share it with the class?
Oh, 43210. Okay. If you read the slash as a 1, okay.
Ah, yes. Thank you for clarifying.
I understand now. Also, this does the rotate output.
Yeah, it's nice.
Mhm.
I think it might be better if No, it wouldn't change anything if Arm 3 was on the other side.
Yeah.
And so was doing the swing the other way. Because it would move one swept area over to the other side, but that's it.
Mm-hmm. People are still being amazed by the 34 area from Team Animal Farm yesterday.
That was really good.
Legit.
However, we are appreciating some.
Alright. Next up, we have a 426 sum. Quite a bit of a drop at this point. In 25th place,
That's
we have
not bad.
Outer Rock Alchemy. Looks like a similar solve in concept to the previous solve. Just with a bit of bit of a bigger,
This solve has a lot of area going on,
yeah.
but is otherwise pretty good, which is the nature of some. Of course, it's otherwise pretty good that has a big area. If it was otherwise pretty good and didn't have a big area, we wouldn't be seeing it yet.
Mm,
And then when we saw it later, we would judge it compared to something else.
yeah.
Anyway, I do like this odd one out design.
Oh yeah.
That's fun.
It replaces the input sometimes.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Which allows Arm 3 to just be going.
Mm-hmm. Arm
Which
3
means
just
that
has
Arm 3
just
has a very full instruction tape.
it does. Honestly, Arm
It-
4 has a decently full instruction tape as well.
But Arm 3's instruction tape is nice because, like, no thoughts, no like response to the situation. Simply swing whatever is on the input over to the right one and then return.
I guess we're doing single
Yeah.
atoms now. I guess we're doing two atoms. I guess we're doing single atoms now.
Arm 3 is just along for the ride and doing its job.
Mm-hmm. It knows its job and it does it well.
Yeah.
How much faster would this be if Arm 3 was a hex arm?
Not much faster because
Yeah, you can't. I
The-
mean,
the
the
problem
pivot
is they-
has. No, you could pivot away in time, I believe.
yeah, but the issue is mostly that well, actually it might be fine, it's just that it would have a ton of swept area.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not
I
about to
think in
tinker to
this
find out.
particular geometry it would work. Maybe.
Tough to make a hex arm without it grabbing the molecule? I don't think it's grabbing the molecule anywhere in these positions. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, fine, I'll do the tinkering. Oh yeah, it's just gonna regrab. That's the main issue. Regrabs are the main issue here.
I feel like you could maybe make it work if you like.
Yeah. If you time it
build the
correctly, it'll
entire solve
probably
around
work,
it.
but like I'm not tinkering to figure that out. Alright.
I mean, we're tinkering.
I'm
but
not fully
that would
tinkering
take
to
making
figure
a
that
whole new
out.
sum solve.
Yeah. Alright. Next
And-
up. Yeah.
We have plenty of sum solves. We don't need to make more.
Mm-hmm. Alright, next up we have at 422 sum in 24th place, Frank.
Oh, hey, it's Fran.
Arm 3 is pretty dedicated to doing the odd one out. Oh, this is also doing two at the same time.
Hence the big area.
Yeah, it has one assembly and one. It has an assembly station and a dupe station.
This is really fast and not super expensive for how fast it is,
Mm-hmm.
which is, I think, how it gets away with the big area.
I don't think it's the fastest solve we've seen, but it's pretty darn close to it.
Fastest was like 110 something.
Yeah, and it's, I don't know, like 17.
I forget who that was, but
Yeah, I don't remember either, but like, there was a solve that was slightly faster than this, but like, this is up there in terms of speed. It's not that expensive either.
Yep.
Oh, Fran says, oh weird, I thought I had a better solve. Oh no. Did you submit something better, or did you just misremember your number?
never mind. Okay, I guess it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, this solve is fast, but it has arm 4 dedicated to the duping and arm 1 dedicated to assembly, when in a lot of other solves those two are a single arm.
Yep.
Which does inflate the
mean,
cost,
that's-
and having two like stations and doing basically two outputs at the same time is also costs a lot more area. Francis just
think
misremembered the
that-
number.
I think that the two-station method here is very effective for speed.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
it
the
is
cost is
done
all-
cheaply enough here that it's
Yeah.
like
It's that it's
reasonable.
over here in 24th place.
yeah. This is a well-executed two-station design, but I don't think we're gonna see too many more of these.
Mm-hmm.
Just because two stations is a lot of area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The duping. Oh yeah, the duping is
All of
really
that.
clean.
Yeah, I do like the duping here.
All right. Next up, we have a 420 sum in 23rd place, X-Sucker Triple A. Locker combination. It does feel like you're inserting a locker combination when you're doing the duping, huh? Well, we just said that we won't be seeing much more two-station solves, but wow, looky here, it's another
Two-station
one.
solve jump scare.
it's cheaper and it's slightly it's cheaper but slightly slower, and
this
basically
feels
the
a
same
lot like-
area. Like
This
one more
feels a
area.
lot like Fran solve, but with a much cheaper odd one out
Yeah,
and a little bit of lost time.
yeah. It's only two sum better as well.
Yeah,
It's kind of just a it's a pretty similar solve.
yeah. It's similar in spirit, though the implementation is quite different.
I don't know. The duping is pretty similar if you ask me, if not identical.
Oh yeah, the duping is basically the same,
Yeah.
but the it's I think the assembly that's different.
Yeah. Very similar solve. Alright. Next up, we have in 22nd place at 417 some Epic. Rotor? Oh yeah, this is the solve that we saw accidentally and in the area stream. That is a crazy arm 3. What the hell is it doing?
That's a fun tri-arm. Whoa.
The tri-arm is, I think here just
it just incidentally does the arm 2 just
Question.
yeah.
would this break if arm 3 was a hex arm? I think so.
Well, you can find out. It would. That's an accidental grab in there.
Because of it's grabbing the back
Yeah. That's so
back
fun.
Yeah, that's a really good tri-arm.
I have no idea why this solve showed up on stream last week. I'm pretty sure I filtered for it. That is
I mean,
that is
it
a
is
cool
pretty
tri-arm.
compact.
It is, but like I filtered
This is
for
a very
solves with a
compact
sum
sum.
that was small enough, and it was definitely under that sum is small enough threshold. I don't know why it showed up.
It's cool that the debonder for the odd one out is just under the tri-arm,
Yeah.
and then the single atom
Oh,
that is produced by that just
It's sent.
input
It's just
presses.
sent back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Go
really
around
wonderful.
again. I don't need this
Lovely
one.
tri-arm.
You guys hang on to it.
This is Ebenov's area solve.
Yep.
Alright. Next up, we have a 413 sum in 21st place, Awful Bananas.
I will say, I'm liking how slow the sound is dropping.
That tends to be what happens in some.
Mm.
What usually happens in some is like a slow drop in like the middle, like what I would say the top of the bell curve, and then it suddenly starts dropping at the podium. That's usually
Input
how some
suppression
goes.
on the odd one out again.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
we'll
a
see how it
similar
goes.
concept to the previous solve. It just does it with a whole lot more arms, but it is way faster because of it.
This one has a track loop, which is fun.
Yeah.
I guess that's what this all does it instead of the funny try-on.
I find it funny how so many people found the optimal rotation in some, but did not use it in area.
Well, the thing is that they're also
Yeah, it also has
Pivoting?
the pivots anyways, so maybe it's hard to notice that your
People
final
find-
rotation is actually doesn't even use much area. Or
Yeah,
I guess it's
because-
hard to like think of to use a piston to drag it back to basically complete an in-place rotation.
yeah.
Anyways, there are notes for this
It is
all.
kind of surprising that the
The rotate shows up so much in some.
yeah.
Anyways, the notes say, oof, some is hard. I don't think this is necessarily a bad solution, but I have a vague feeling that I can go way lower than this regardless.
Well, good news, bad news. Good news, you're in 21st place. Bad news, you're in 21st place.
All these songs are starting to look clean.
Now enter the top 20 when the prediction starts to matter.
Oh yeah. Any more pistons we see can end the prediction right here. Starting from the next solution. But alright. Next up, we have in 20th place at 412 some, Real Side Guy. This is a pretty cheap odd one out as the odd one out go.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It uses the same bonder. It's just an arm on track.
3 track, I think.
Yeah, it's an arm on 3 track plus the
debonder.
debonder.
And, well, the
So
debonder is
that's-
forced. But
Yeah.
So that's 45.
Mm-hmm.
Where mid is 10.
Mm-hmm.
But mid, if you are dedicating something to it, is approximately like
Stefan Zephyr says,
30,
should have put a
maybe 40.
piston in mine. Rig the game. Get a worse score. Get a worse placement just to get those paws.
I mean,
That would mean that Stefan Zephyr is at least 10 some better than this.
Well, could only be 5 sub if it's like replacing arm on
Oh, yeah.
3 track with a piston,
Mm-hmm.
which is actually something that's quite feasible.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like these solves where the odd one out debonder is just inside the assembling output.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it's a very area compact way to do it,
Mm.
and if
I
you
like
can get
putting
away
things
with
in
it,
things.
it's quite slick.
Yeah. But alright. Next up, we have in 19th place at 403 some, Animal Farm.
Well, that certainly implies things about the potentiality of under 400.
This one sends things back to the input. I feel like we've been seeing that a lot. The odd one out is just sent back into the input, and this means that this is like a 20, 30, 40. It's basically a 40G odd one
It
out.
occurs to me that in, like, if this was sum 4 instead of sum, we could have had half P solves.
Oh yeah. We might have.
Because you build the two sides by just like having two states the Berlo could be at the end of the tape loop, hot or cold.
The notes say we have different designs with the same. We have different design with the same sum. There has to be room for more.
Well,
there sure is. 18 more solutions to look at.
Yep. I'm curious how the drops will be from here. Probably not super fast, but
yeah, this solve looks very clean though.
Into the range where we go fast.
It looks like what this looks like a sum solve that would score well. I guess it has a slight bit more area than probably what the better solves would have though.
It's a little bit chunky, but like not that chunky.
Alright. Next up, we have in 17th place
a tie.
Oh.
A tie at 400 sum. We have 7 Zephyr and Death Weasel. We'll be looking at 7 Zephyr solve first.
See, the thing is, what do you should have had a pistol?
Yeah, this one also has an inner debonder. Arm 4 is very expensive. Very expensive way of. I guess there's no extra bonder though, so it's not that expensive.
It's adding a little bit of extra work to have that one do the outputting.
Oh yeah, Arm 4 does a bit of outputting too. I guess, it doesn't really have much work anyway, so might as well offload some instructions to Arm 4.
Yeah. I think what's going on there is that if Arm 2 was in a position to output and then did the outputting, it would cost a little bit of area and it would increase the period because Arm 2 already is doing
it. All the other arms are already pretty busy, so Arm 4 offloads a bit of that work. But yeah, the notes say, make the rate slower for the sake of an area save. That's the kind of mess we're dealing with here. It slows the rate for an area save. Wow, okay.
That's interesting. I wonder who's doing that.
I guess it's actually, that final swing isn't that much extra area.
Yeah, because it's mostly sweeping over stuff that gets hit already. I think the only new hexes, so to say, are like the one furthest to the right side, and only that one, because the pivot and the construction take up everything else.
Yeah. But yeah, also at this placement, we have Death Weasel. With an entirely different solve, because that's just how some goes. Ooh, cool hex arm. Yeah, remember when we said that that input arm probably could have been in Hexor? Where here it is, here's that. The notes say,
that's very nice.
The back and forth pivot is only necessary for the single atom to slide into the gap, but I added it every time for fun. So the construction can settle to a nice P3 rhythm. Definitely TI vibes, just don't look under the Berlo. Ah, yes.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, 7 Zephyr says, I think 1 dupe versus 2 dupes is also a very interesting question in this space. True. A lot of choices you have to make within this solution.
Because the extra dupe costs more, but if you're clever with it, you can save some money on track.
I think Arm 1 is really cool in that it also just incidentally grabs the one of the single atoms with it due to being a hex arm. And it just replaces the input.
See, this is what I was talking about. Link to Hexarm is viable and very effective if you build your entire solve around it.
Yeah, and this is that solve.
Yep. Though I
It's
think
cool.
technically you could save one cycle off of this because it's waiting 3 cycles for the odd one out, where I think you could.
Well, I
make
mean,
it
arm 3
only
is
take
full.
2.
Arm 3 is also full.
Yeah. Actually, I think there would be a bad grab
Mhm.
as well. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. That is a
It's
well-used hex arm. What?
Great hex
131
arm.
cycles?
One of the
What is
best
it?
we've seen.
Yeah.
131 is
131
pretty fast as
cycles
well,
is
and only at
precisely
190 G.
Yeah. I guess the only real problem here is area. This is kind of a chunky
79 isn't that much. We've seen like solves with 90 area, but I guess we were saying that the 90 ones were pretty high as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the 90 ones were also all 2-station solves.
Oh yeah, those were the 2-station solves. That's fair.
So like for
a single
solve
station
that
solve.
is doing one product at a time, this
Yeah,
is a
it
lot
is.
of area.
Yeah. Mostly, like, you know, it's got a big-ass hex arm, which takes as much area as the output doing pivots. But yeah.
Very
Next
nice
up-
hex arm though.
It is a nice hex arm. Next up, we have at 398 sum in 16th place, Olivia Juliet. Oh yeah, this one's way smaller at 55 area. I'm kind of surprised that we're talking so much about area in the sum portion of the in the sum portion of the stream, when like the general consensus of sum is optimize area last. But I guess when the when the product is as large as it is, it kind of does matter quite a bit.
Yeah. Ordinarily in some, like, area is going to be negligible because you have a tiny product, but the product ain't tiny.
That pool takes very little area, yeah. Essentially none.
This is very nice.
It's the only area it's taking up is the area that it is taking up. Essentially, kind of, and maybe these 3 triangles. This hex, the singular hex is probably also excess area due to the position of the input.
Yeah.
The notes say, sum is a fascinating metric. I think this is a low-quality optimal solution, but you can almost certainly do better with a better layout. Those instruction
I think they could have just overlapped. Oh, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say those instruction tape looks pretty full, but like, I kind of feel like ARM 5 can be like, we've seen several solutions where like the work has been combined. Work of ARM 5 is combined into ARM 2 and 3, but that's not exactly a local solution much anymore.
The area could definitely just be reduced by overlapping the tripartite salt with the output glyph.
You could.
Where though?
I'd be curious.
By
if you
overlap, I
can-
mean inner, like, you know.
Yeah, but where though?
Like,
there's no
what do you
convenient
mean, but where?
because there's no convenient position to put it.
Right.
That's the trick, I think. For a lot of these really compact solves, you do wind up having problems where.
No, I just forgot where the pivot point was.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can, instead of like, you could just do.
No, it doesn't really work.
This, I guess. Oh, but then you need an extra track to do the outputting. So yeah, no.
No.
That is a good enough position for the.
I mean, I guess you could just like have 3 track. That might legitimately save more than 5 area.
Who knows? I'm not gonna tinker to find out.
But the real problem would be that you might accidentally uninput suppress and then you're fucked.
Well, I don't think the solve really does that. It pivots in a single. Oh no, if it's there, yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
because it has to move. Yeah, never mind.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Alas.
Oh, we're saying that this can be moved like over here, and then the input would fit over here, and then we can just do this to output. Yeah, something like that. Lilia says doing
I see
this.
we are tinkering.
Yeah. But yeah. Next up,
Anyway.
we have in 14th place at 396 we have Proteinery and Hexagonal Square. We'll be looking at Proteineries first. Proteinery has told me that the space between every single character of her notes last time is because the notes are disjoint. And she does it again here.
Yes.
The notes say, managed to lower my sum from 498 to 396 over the course of the week. That's some pretty decent improvements.
This is a cheap odd one out.
Yeah.
Though the ARM 3 is kind of sad. Having to do
I don't know, I think...
a 6-cycle loop. Actually, no, that's 5 cycles.
Yeah. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not that...
Yeah.
I guess it's 183 cycles, so this is like a cheap solve.
I guess there's also the other thing, which is
Brand saying everything except 400 is impressive. I agree.
that area is a bit unfortunate.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we were just looking at an solve with much less area. Yeah.
It does not feel like there's much better ways to do that.
Well, probably just not
At least
rotating
at
the
this
output.
layout. Well, okay, no. Hey, yeah, no. That swing is kind of forced.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Let me see. No, the dupe's in the way. Yeah, never mind.
Tinkering goes burr.
Tinkering go burr.
It's...
But yeah. I feel like we kind of reached the point of like minimum cost and cycles equilibrium. Sorta, kinda. I think most solves from here will be better area.
I don't know about that.
Maybe. We shall see. That's what I'm feeling from the solutions we've seen, but who knows? I could be wrong.
I think you can go lower area, but I don't think you can actually go that much lower area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've seen
At
compared to this
kind
solve.
of-
Compared to this solve, we've seen a solve with like 55 area previously, and we were talking
Yeah.
about shaving area from that solve. So
Yeah, but that's like
but
10
yeah.
below this, which is actually fairly substantial in some, but
Yeah.
still.
All right. Next up, we have also at 396 sum, hexagonal square with even larger solution.
So we are having ties.
Mhm.
I like this odd one out. It's just like
Mhm.
simple,
Yeah.
cheap.
It's a single arm with a debonder. Yeah, I like how it just steals from where the output would have been, but you know, it's the first input pulled, so there is no output there.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is like a good alternative to the putting it back on the input. I like it, it's clean. It's only, yeah, it's just only 160 cost. That is a very clean odd one out. This solve just yeah, this solve just takes up a lot of area, unfortunately, but it is very clean.
This is really good for everything except area. It's just that it's also.
I mean, I
God.
wonder if it's also just gonna have less area if
It-
there's no good place to put it. Never mind.
Yeah. That I think is the problem with.
There's just no good
pivot in
place to
place type.
slide. Yeah.
Yeah, pivot in place is a really good method if you don't mind that there's just kind of not a way to go from pivot in place to slide out. Like,
Well, I mean, there are some layouts that where you could do that, but you'll have to find it.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have a 395 sub
-1.
in 11th place.
Jesus.
We have Tanuki RDM Hater and Scattered Brain Synergism. Let's start with Tanuki.
Maybe I should have had a real tiebreaker.
Nah, some is just like this. And it's like hard to argue
Yeah.
that one sum is better than the other sum. But yeah.
Yeah.
This one has yeah, this solve is capable of having the pivot in place and then rotate to output.
Oh, this is very nice.
This was very compact. Look at it, 49 area.
Yeah, that is quite small. I
The
like
main thing
the
is just
track loop.
speed, but it's good.
And
The-
like
the track
there,
loop is fun.
and I would argue that the additional odd one out only costs 10G.
Yeah.
But you know, it's
It-
also two arms on the track loop, whereas other solves
Yeah.
have just 2 arms but not in a track loop.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Mm-hmm. And the duping is it's just so clean. It feels like the duping is no effort at all.
Well, the effort is, it's on a track loop.
Yeah, the effort is offloaded to the fact that arm 3 and 4 are on a track loop, and track loops are pretty darn powerful.
This is just like the apex of track loop go burr.
Mm-hmm.
If not for track loop, I think that this solve would struggle a lot more.
Yeah. All right.
But track
Back
loop
with this
exists,
solution.
and so it is happy.
We have RDM Hater at also 395 sum with significantly more area. But way more expensive as well. But this is a really fast solution at 123 cycles.
A three-way tie is wild, though. Though it is.
It
some,
just
so,
happens.
like,
It happens in some. It's pretty common.
Some is one of those metrics where there are many ways to the same end,
Mhm.
and so you just get ties.
Which are way more expensive solve. It even has 2 Duke. But it does it way faster, so it's tied. Way larger, way more expensive, but way faster.
Well, the thing is, it's still doing the pivot in place, forcing bad swing.
People asking,
just
can
that
ARM
it's
5
doing-
not output faster? I think it's Berlo limited. There's probably a dupe it needs to do. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
The period override is kind of sad.
Oh yeah. it could have been faster.
What?
But there are some collision issues. I mean, we could find out by just moving the period over, right?
Yeah. I think I know what's
regrabs.
gonna happen.
Regrab.
Why?
At least it's not too egregious.
Arm 3 does a
Why is-
regrab.
Why is Arm 5 grabbing the center position anyway?
It's not?
It,
No, it's...
that looked like it was what was happening on the
No. It's,
period.
what happens is that before Arm 5 rotates, Arm 3 grabs again. The out... You know, it should be in...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Arm 3 grabs the input. I mean, I guess it's not that clear because it's disjointed. Arm 5 tries to output it, but Arm 3 is already grabbing again, and that's why the period
Yeah,
override is needed.
Because Arm 3 here expects there to be an input, not a product.
Yeah, basically.
But there's a product still.
Alright. Next up, we
That's
have
unfortunate.
Scatterbrain Synergism. Also in 11.
Well,
This is like middle of the road between those two previous solutions. Well, with even more area somehow, but yeah. It's got middling cycles, middling cost, and a lot more area. The notes say, by Teen 118 and Wilds Obscura. Layout fine by Wilds, coding done by Teen, but with a lot of revision on both parts. Revision on both parts was done by each. Progression went 2 arms and 3-track, 1 piston 3-track, 1 piston 2-track, 2 arms 1-track but faster, 2 arms no track beside the wheel, and now a remove bonder. We're really happy with sub 400, even if there aren't any pistons, lol. That is a cool tri-arm.
that tri-arm is doing work. It kind of resembles the tri-arm we saw a while ago, the other
Yeah.
tri-arm. It's just big.
Tri-arm has the same instruction length as Berlo. Yeah, this is a solution where each arm is really busy. Fairly busy,
Yeah.
I would say. Which is a good thing in some.
There is, of course, idle, but like...
Well, I mean... It's really hard for Arm 2, the pivot arm, to really do anything else. I don't think we've actually seen much of Arm 2 doing anything else anyways.
Yeah.
I think Arm 2, or just the pivot arm is just kind of fated to have to do a bit of nothing.
With pivoted place method like this, the pivot arm is just kind of forced to vibe.
That's not... It's like... Sure, you want your arms to be busy, but Arm 2 is kind of busy idling, in a way.
That's a strange thing to say.
Yeah. There's not really enough cycles or anything nearby for it to do as well.
Maybe you could do some jank to get away with only
I don't
one
know.
duplication by,
If we see
having
like the
arm
pivot
two
arm
using
actually
track.
doing more work, it would be a sight. It would be a solve to behold.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Next up. Oh yeah.
if there is such a solve to behold, we will see it. We are in 11th place. There's still 10.
All right. The next up in 10th place, we have Popcorn 48 at 394 some.
People are struggling to get into the 300s.
The notes say, the plan was to make a solve with only pistons, then shave, hoping one piston would remain necessary. The end result is, I failed, managing to shave the pistons away.
Tragedy. Pistons dead.
Yeah, I guess sometimes the
Three
pivot
is-
arm has a lot of just extra track movement to work with the Berlo instead.
Yeah.
So Berlo doesn't have... It's either Berlo on a track or the pivot arm on a track. I suppose.
Yeah. But the thing is, pivot arm on a track rather than Berlo on a track means you can get away with having only one dupe.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
the-
big thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have pivot arm on track instead of Berlo on track.
Spec 98 going, wait, there are almost 60 submitters for a weekly puzzle? What happened, Lamau? You should have seen last week's Spec 98.
And also remember, this is after teaming. I'm pretty sure there's like
yeah,
90,
these are
90
teams.
individual. There's like 90 brains that are in aggregate into these 60 odd submitters.
How's last week? Last week was like let me just check the spreadsheet. It's faster. Including teams, last week was
This is
89
very familiar
submitters.
grouping
89
process.
Yeah, 89 teams.
Which are sometimes single people and sometimes one.
Yeah.
Also,
Insane.
this is a familiar duping method. I think we saw it also with Fran.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, this one
And-
only has one. I mean, we saw methods with a triangle track, but I guess the triangle track is just outputting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of just the same thing.
This is doing that technique, but with
Mhm.
but with the ability to input suppress.
Yeah. And this is also a strong support for the assembly and then dupe game.
Also, peep the calcifier location.
Mhm.
Oh, interesting.
It just passively calcifies every point,
Yeah.
which is interesting. Because
Apart from
well-
one of the waters, because that one doesn't need to
Yeah.
be calcified.
yeah, you just make it so that the calcifier simply cannot calcify.
This solve is really
Because-
cool.
You will inevitably have at least one water on the flat of the
Mhm.
solve,
Yeah.
just due to like the natural consequences of the odd one out.
Mm-hmm. Who'd have thought
So-
Capcom is good at this game?
I like that. Anyway,
Alright. Next up, we have in 9th place at 386 sum. Quite a bit of a drop.
That's a drop.
honestly. Yeah. Tunnel Vision.
hey, it's tunnel vision. We're still waiting for a number of people that we know tend to make good solves, so
Mm-hmm.
we'll see.
The notes say, this does not feel like a good solution for adding the individual atoms, but it scores better than anything else that Tunnel Vision made, I assume.
9th place, so
Fast, but ARM 2
Pretty
takes
good.
half of the ARM budget. Yeah, this is ARM 2 is the odd one out ARM, and it is expensive compared
this
to
is actually remarkably
compared to
fast.
things like, you know.
I think most of the fast credit goes to
Having two
this has
dupes does
another
mean
good
you can go
calcifier.
faster. Yeah.
This has another good calcifier, and it is 2 dupes.
Mm-hmm. Funny area, someone says. It also has a lot of area compared to a lot of the solves we've been seeing. Next up, in 8th place, we have a 384 sum Team the Book Shaver, which is the bookworm in Shavor. think ARM 5 does the outputting. Yeah, a lot of these solves tend to have the odd one out arm also do the outputting, because it tends to be able to just slide it out to output, which is pretty neat.
If you're going to have like a kind of expensive arm that has to do some weird shit,
Yeah, might as well have it
Then
output
you-
too.
yeah. That was something that I was tinkering with for a long time.
Mm.
It's a very compelling design.
Yeah. The notes say, we ended up spending most of the week on some after getting a very good area solve early in the week and shaved a lot from our starting solves. We managed to get 3 variations with 190, 140, 252, of which this has the best aesthetics. We suspect lower area with a similar setup is possible but couldn't find it. And it's some. So who knows what is possible?
This is a really powerful dupe before constructing.
Oh yeah. This has 2 duplications though.
And I enjoy how that question is still up in the air.
Yeah.
Which approach is better? No conclusive proof yet.
Mm-hmm. All of these solves are clean. It's hard to tell how some. I guess, you know, we've been saying about like pile ups, so it's really hard to tell between solves what they do better.
Yeah, I think the things that this solve does better,
By
the
2
odd one
points.
outline and duping.
Mm-hmm.
Because something you will notice, Berlo is not on track. The only
Yeah.
track is the odd one out machine.
True. But it does have 5
Except-
arms, where a lot of solves we've seen only has like 4.
That is the misfortune. The
Yeah.
fact that I feel like the main sad part here is that both Arm 4 and Arm 3 exist.
Yeah. Yeah. Next up, we have at 383 sum in 7th place. We have Team Z
Minus
Pizzetti.
one sum. This is why you always tinker your sum solves.
3
if you
arms
can-
plus a Berlo. Oh boy.
And Berlo on track.
Mm-hmm.
And 58A, which is
This looks
on the
so
compact
clean.
side.
Yeah.
And also that odd one out is
The,
really
the
well made.
instructions makes it look like it's barely doing anything.
Yeah, two is so lazy.
2 just
Oh,
pivots. 2 just pivots some. Oh, that is. Yeah, that's the great part about the solution is the position of that input. Ooh.
Yeah, that is a banger layout.
Who don't need to rotate into the place, just pivot into place.
Also, I love Arm 4's instruction tape. Quality
Ooh.
lazy instruction programming. Just fucking repeat instruction.
Also, are we sure this is a Zorflex solve? It does plus first. Zorflex. Zorflex, is this actually your solve? It does
I
plus
think
instruction
Zorflex-
first. This...
I think Zorflex said that Isaac was the one doing most of the solving.
Yeah, that's fair. I can't believe Zorflex didn't ask him to change that.
Bo-
Though. Zorflex,
both of the
how
tracks.
could you?
Are plus first. Both
Yeah.
of them. Zorflax actively
Zorflex slacking?
SMH.
Unbelievable.
Not on...
Never seen before.
Just not even trying to get Mr. Puzzle to have it be minus instruction first. I can't believe it.
Especially when especially with the Berlo.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a really good solution.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot. The pivot into place trick is an absolute banger.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Unfortunately, that means you need to pick a lot of area to output, though. And
it
I think I'd rather have, instead of... I guess pivot in place means you don't need a reset, so that is actually quite a bit of
Yeah.
cycle shaved.
I have mixed feelings about pivot in place just because it does force this big ass swing.
Yeah.
But the other thing is that
It does make it go faster and cheaper compared to the hex arm saws we've seen, because it's 3 instruct. I mean, it's I guess it's has some off time.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily, but like, yeah, it's fast. It's fast for not any more cost.
Yeah. The thing is that despite this being pivot in place, it's quite compact too.
Yeah.
I think it makes really good use of area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only
where-
58. That's not even that much.
Yeah. I think part of the trick there is arm 3 putting the salt on the track,
Yeah.
because if you leave the salt in place, then it crashes.
Mm-hmm. Really cool saw.
Yep.
All right. Next up,
Good one.
we have in 6th place at 380 some, 3 some better. We have
Alright.
WN Admirers, which I am still just referring to as Team China. Oh my god, this is a fucking 2-station solve. What the fuck?
It's a compact for 2-station solve though.
Yeah.
Cause look, it's only
127
78 area.
cycles. Yeah, it's really fast.
This is a really, really small 2-station,
Mm.
and also quite cheap. 175 G is.
For a
Very-
2-station
very
solve,
cheap
yeah,
for-
it's pretty darn cheap.
I mean, it's cheap in general.
Mm.
Also,
And
this
it's-
one also has the banger pivot input.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's probably what makes it like so low in area.
Yep.
Pivot input is the sauce, it seems. Also, it has the Fran duping. That's what we're calling it now.
It's a good approach.
Mm-hmm.
This makes me feel like you could have a really, really big improvement compared to this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
looking at this solve makes me think that 360 some is possible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how, but it feels possible.
Uh-huh. But alright. The
Just
notes
because
say
this is really good, but also it's 2-station. That's
the notes say
ambiguous.
teamed by W and in parentheses Winglia and Winter 1703 M Industry. So Team China.
Yeah.
Alright. Next up, we have a 378 sum in 5th place. Lilia. Don't
Well,
tell me this is also a 2-station. No, it's not. That
it's
is
just
a
kind of
wild
it's-
input position.
it's just kind of otherwise chunky.
Yeah?
But this is what I
It's
was
cheap.
talking
It's
about,
160.
about a very particular alignment of the tripartite salt input. Where
Yeah.
if you swing it, it just kind
Basically,
of doesn't swing
kinda,
that much
yeah.
area.
It takes up about like 6 area.
Which is really low for an input that big.
Well, at this point, 6 probably matters quite a bit though.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It's
Hmm.
just
Yeah. It's
I don't think this can be pivoted
Well-
in place.
because Arm 1 has movement, so it's kind of hard to keep that input suppressed. That's the issue.
Yeah. I mean, you could maybe do it with like well-timed destab water arrival.
Maybe? Yeah. Maybe. But that would also probably maybe sacrifice a bit on the cycles. I'm not sure.
You would need
I-
to be careful, I think.
I did try to make like it slides well, but it collides.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's fair.
The note saying, "Mwah." At first I didn't expect this layout to be any good, but it did surprisingly well. My first layout involved making semicircles, duplicating those with Berlo's wheel, and then adding them to the 3 salt. But that only resulted in a sum of 466. Sum is a weird metric to optimize for.
I kind of wish that there was a way to have the product be like one further to the left,
Mm-hmm.
Also,
just because
If
there's
I
that whole diagonal line.
Yeah.
if I
Maybe it's
replaced
a try.
arm,
Yeah?
if I replaced arm 3 with a piston, it would still only be 387 sum.
That's just how good this solve is.
Yeah.
And I think that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I think my suspicion is that the prediction is going to be no, despite the fact that there are many solves that could have still been top 20 despite having a piston.
Well, we're getting close to the top, and it's getting less and less possible for there to be pistons up there.
Also, I
Watch
don't
first
think
place
that-
like randomly have a piston.
Piston
Wow.
jump scare.
Next up, we have in 3rd place at 375 sum, Team Small and Shino.
It's a tie.
We're starting with
I
Team
guess I'm
Small first.
I
Talk
guess
about
we're
your solve
technically
now.
podium.
Oh yeah, no wonder you
It's-
keep
it's-
mentioning that how little space the input takes up. You doing it too.
Yeah. It's something I'm bringing up because it is something that I found and like.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can't do the pivot input thing here because of how the output out is
This-
positioned.
This looks
the
like the
product.
previous. This looks basically like the previous solve, but instead of rotating output, it does track movement to output, and that makes it do
Yeah.
better.
This is why I was saying, gee, it would be nice if you didn't have that one line of
Yeah.
equilibriums and could have that output like track movement away instead of swing away.
Mm.
Because that's what I did.
Rebek says should have gone all in.
Anyway, I
Yeah.
have a 40G odd one outline. I have a once every 4 and 20G input.
Mm-hmm.
I assemble after I dupe after assembling with
Mhm.
the Fran style painting.
Yeah.
I really wanted to be able to remove some of those cycles from the painting because, as you can see, the painting takes a bit longer
Yeah.
than assembly, and that kind of bugged me.
Mm-hmm. I
Because,
can
like-
see how that bugs you once you've really gotten down to the nitty gritty of the sum optimization.
Like, ARM 3 and 4 are just kind of vibing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
For the longest time, by the way,
Yeah.
I had ARM 4 here do the output. It had an extra track, and
That
pushed
is
the
also-
output to the
yeah.
left.
You can also do that.
This is because ARM 2 used to have a like elbow shaped track
Mm-hmm.
with the input rotated so that it was like facing down left instead of down right, which allowed me to have basically the same area but not be able to track move the output.
Mm-hmm.
It was finding that swing that I have been talking about this whole time that made me able to not have to push the product.
Yeah.
Also, one of the waters never gets calcified.
Nice.
It's the one that's facing due right at the end.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes all the way around. Actually, no, wait. That's a lie. That is in fact a completely new
Oh, no,
water
it's
that is
duped.
produced by
Yeah.
duping for birth.
I was like, how?
Just
When
random
do you
stuff.
ever flip the input around? No, it's just duped.
No, I am incorrect.
All right. Next up, we have at the same placement, Shino. At way more expensive, but way faster. With a tri-arm.
Oh, all right.
That is a lot of that is a lot of cost spent on just having the odd one out. That's not really doing much else.
Yeah.
But it's fast. It's 129 cycles.
At least it reuses the bonder.
It's also 61 area, which is also not that
Yeah.
high.
It's a pivot in place design, but it's a
Yeah. But it has to
honestly
do
the
that
pivot in
rotate
place
output.
swing is not actually that bulky,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you know.
It just
just
feels
have
unfortunate when it's possible to perhaps slide it somehow with some track you've already had to use.
Yeah. The trade-off I think of pivot in place is in favor, you can have the tripartite salt in construction position so it doesn't take up any extra area there.
Mm-hmm.
But in exchange you have to swing to output and that takes up area.
Yeah.
So it kind of works out the same.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, ideally you want like like all of them to be super overlapped, but that's not easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, the notes say.
And I think it goes.
Yeah.
I think that the fact that this is in third place demonstrates that like it's kind of hard to do better than this.
Yeah. The notes say, yes, some enjoyable metric, but I feel FRS clueless about how a good solve actually is. How good a solve actually is. I throw some things at the wall and see what sticks. I wanted to throw lots of things, but somehow I got really caught up in area. Pistons are illegal here.
It seems like a lot of stuff stuck because this is third place.
Mm-hmm.
Tied for third.
Alright. Next up, in second place, at 373 some, you have Kasian. Yeah, see, this solve, it has the input in the position, it has the output in the position, and it doesn't need to do a big swing.
Simply have construct in place and then the length one arm inside. It's that easy. Well, except for the fact that you have to duplicate before building.
Oh yeah, this is duped before assembly. It's been a while since we've seen
can't-
these.
I think you can't dupe after building with the funny length one arm. I don't think it works.
It might collide. Does it just collide?
You have
it-
to
it-
have
the
track
end-
movement in
yeah.
a specific direction, and that specific direction is blocked by the fact that output left exists.
Oh yeah, that's fair. The notes say, I can always expect out-of-the-box humbling when dealing with this kind of puzzle where my mind strongly points towards only one style solution. This some puzzle challenge is that the duplication sucks, but this track loop solver solves the entire duplication sucking problem, lets the rotor be entwined with the tripartite salt, and does it all at 18R. So we're done, aren't we? I know this isn't first place, so what am I missing? I can't really color the salts after they're attached to the rotor. Not with this layout. Well, next up.
This isn't first place, but
It isn't first place, but it is second. And that's really good.
not the first time Kasian has made that prediction, I think.
Oh, Kazian says I just noticed it's not 18RL notes. How much is it? Let me actually line it up. It's
I mean,
19.
if this is yeah, if this is 1p, then it's just
no,
the table.
no,
like...
it's never mind. It's wait, that's 5, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 22. I think.
Yep. Big L notes.
It's
miscounted.
You miscounted a notch.
That makes the cycles count make sense.
Yeah.
Because the cycles count is slightly more than R times 6.
Next up, we have in first place, Rebix at 361 sum.
And Rebix won the prediction too.
And Rebix won the prediction too, because this has 0 pistons.
Does this count as a double win? Anyway, 361.
4 arms. Just 4 clean arms. And an input outside and an input outside of the output.
3 arms and a Berlo. Anyway, this is really good. This is peak. This.
Let me pay people out first while you commentate.
I have something really horrible to say, but I think there's a tinker here.
One moment. Will solve it with the piston be in top 20? No. Complete prediction. Are you sure no is the correct outcome? Yes. Complete prediction.
Yep.
Anyways, the tinker?
I'm really curious about if it's possible to pivot the tripartite salt for that good swing that I was talking about.
How do you do that again?
You pivot the tripartite salt 1 to the left. So counterclockwise.
Where?
Like,
just like this.
In the layout.
Yeah. And
then
I don't think it has many cycles to do so.
It's arm 2 limiting.
Yeah, arm 2 is limiting.
Yeah. Why? Well, okay.
I think you can just remove that one pivot instruction.
No, it's you have to do an extra pivot.
No, but I think you can remove some other stuff. Because it's pivoting clockwise twice. And I think
what you have to do is you have to move
I
this
think you can
arm to
remove
over
2
here.
pivots, actually. I think you can remove 2 pivots, actually.
Now, just
No, because the dupe. Like,
I don't think we're figuring this out.
if you can remove both the third instruction pivot and the fifth instruction pivot, it might work. Maybe.
It's probably less area. Yeah, it's probably less. No, it's probably less area, but like, yeah.
Like,
I don't think it's that. Oh, yeah, y'all can figure this out after the stream. The solutions will be available.
okay. Because I am very confident that Tinker works.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that Rabix is okay with being tinkered.
Nah, that's fine. We all want to see the best possible solve.
Because this is a really silly thing for me to do, but
Mm-hmm. Nah, it's like after the end of the week, the puzzle becomes a community project if you want to optimize it further.
Let me. If you can make the submissions visible, then
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Tinker it. Because
no point in not doing it now.
Yep.
All right, go
I
ahead.
guess this is
Have
what
fun.
I guess this is what I will be doing.
While we do the showcases.
Yep.
Which, well,
Right,
speaking
Rabix
of,
sounds-
speaking of, let's do some showcases. Really impressive solves from everyone, though.
Yeah.
It's a great stream. But alright. We got 2 pings. One from, one in the voice chat. Just showing me how the status of my stream. Oh yeah, it seems like a lot of people, and then Ellie messaging me about, the calculation of Vestagon, which, you know, is public knowledge, so. I think Percy has explained in the chat well enough. But alright, showcase.
Yeah, I did the Tinker 55 area. And it
Nice. Also, this is... is this what the kids mean when they say disjoint? Amazing for Rysol.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna post the GIF for this, but
Yeah, just post it in
I'll
the
say
Discord
is
chat.
The Tinker works.
Mm.
It 357, I think.
Sub 360, let's fucking go.
Yep.
This is a very amusing 4i solution.
Yep.
So
This needs Yakita
you know,
Yakita is required.
Track at the molecules, they can be disjoint, but tracks, they can also be disjoint. Tracks have information about where the next track, where the previous track is and where the next track is, but nothing in the code specifies that they have to be next to each other. So yeah, you can have disjoint tracks like this. It's pretty funny.
I don't think it's fair that the molecules get disjointed and I don't.
I love
Because,
the
like,
solution.
also,
It's great.
solving this puzzle for I without disjoint track is very difficult. Because
Mhm.
you need the rotation, and only body can be only because it's disjoint.
It's a fun solution,
if-
and we love seeing those in
If I'm
showcase.
making this in for I, then well, I gotta use disjoint to find the disjoint
Mm.
and work. I like the painting of the molecule at the end because in order because you can't pass different like colors through each other, you need to
Ah, yeah.
paint them
You need
roughly
a-
the correct spot ahead of time.
Yeah,
And
you need
if
to
you
work around
look
Berlo.
at the molecule, you see that the two airs
There's
in
no
the
you
molecule
can't
are
and you can't debond it because that's a big no in disjoint.
the two air molecules are next to each other. So in order to paint them, you have to rotate 5 times
Mhm.
between touching the Berlo wheel. So you paint the first air, then do a 3 cycle loop to rotate, then do
It's
a 2
also
cycle loop to rotate.
It's also an
And then you paint
interesting
the other air.
choice in it's an interesting choice of fourth instruction because that's usually an advanced track instruction, but a rotate works well too when you can arbitrarily place track. But
But you
yeah,
can't use only track movements to beat this puzzle. You need the, the rotation.
yeah. But all right.
It's awesome.
Next up, we have the Book Shaver saying, "I miss OM clone. Min cost." Yeah, that is min cost. The notes say, "Min G, baby. I am sure this is needlessly complicated in many places, but it works. And yes, I did use OM clone for copy pasting the instructions, but it would have been a lot nicer to use OM clone from the actual programming. Shavor. Oh, it does the C thing. It does the C thing."
We love
That's
the
a
C.
cost C.
Yeah, this is a cost solve. I
Well,
believe
I
this.
think it has-
Will the solve have waste? You can't do anything with that brick, can it?
I think it's just not looping. It's just 6 speed. Because I don't
Yeah.
think how you do the C and have destroyed. It seems like a mess. And also, I wonder if this is possible to do without waste. If you just have half access.
Oh, I guess it debonds from
this.
this. It debonds like single atoms from the C. I guess you could do that.
Yeah.
But
think,
that
yeah.
C will just forever be there. Oh well. At least it doesn't continue building the C larger. This is a cool solve.
This is just textbook cost bullshit.
Yeah. Disjoint
Also the-
min cost puzzles are quite
Is
interesting,
the C
honestly.
entirely here for input suppression?
Probably? I don't know. You're gonna have to
And-
ask
and I
Trevor.
guess the
I
transport
can barely
one
understand this
water.
solution. Yeah, it also
It-
transports 1 water.
It has 2 jobs. Carrying over the 1 water for the odd one out.
I
and
guess
input suppression.
despite them not being single atom inputs, they kind of act as single atom inputs just from the fact that debonding them is a big no-no.
Yeah.
But alright, next up we have Charlie and the Damon, who says, "How did my sum solve turn out to be worse than my area solve?" Well, sum usually doesn't have 15 arms, for one. It's not an easy puzzle. I've heard a lot of people say that this puzzle was actually pretty hard to even get a new solution one of in the Discord chat.
Something I would like to see is
Yeah.
I want to see a true min rate.
Mm-hmm.
Because the funny thing with min rate for this puzzle is that
Oh yeah.
it is that you have to get your extra salts from the tripartite salt,
Mm-hmm.
which means that you are forced to do a 3p, because that produces 6 monatomic
Yeah.
salts, and you need to
Yeah.
bank those.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could do conditional bank, but it's probably easier to just do a 3p.
Yeah. We shall see if that's something somebody submitted. Next up, we have from Thingy, Overlap Fun. A bit of overlap, a bit of overlap, and a bit of Berlo action. Wow, it looks so fast when it's overlapped. It's almost as if the input has no water at all. A fun overlap solve. Next up, we have Scatterbrain Synergism with Van Berlo. What are you doing? I don't think that's correct. Quits the Berlo. Do it again.
Isn't this the original version, Rotor?
Was it? Is it? Is Cassie Pepsi still here? I don't know.
No, Cassie Pepsi isn't still here, but I remember she posted a GIF a bit ago that was an author solve where it made this Berlo.
Might be? I'll have to go check.
I'm scrolling up. Give me a sec.
Mm-hmm. It's a funny solve, though. I better see solves like this when it comes to when in week 8.
I have pinged you in events chat with a reply link to the version that was exactly this, but
Wait, so it would actually solve for the old version.
It just solves the old version. Amazing.
Yeah, it will get output and then you'd have empty instructions at the end. It's awesome.
Next up, we have Cody with New Solution 2 Copy. Note saying, I love solving puzzles in overlap first. Unfortunately, I was too busy driving straight into overlap mechanism area on campaign puzzles to notice a new one had come out. Surprisingly, still more area than min area. Without overlap. It does the whole pivot thing, so and yeah, and Berlo moves around a lot.
You could do like a crazy chain of duplications to never move the Berlo.
Make
it would be awesome.
banger OSUM like this, but unfortunately OSUM is
not popular enough.
Well, it's a brand new metric. I would love to see some OSUM competitions because I think it's a metric with sauce. But
it's a good idea. I should try making a puzzle for OSUM.
But it is also just a brand new metric, and it's 0% a surprise that we haven't
not
seen
much
much of it.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Team Z Pizzelli with Area 8 solved that Zorflax spoiled. Excuse me?
8?
Where the fuck is this input from? Hello? Why is that here? Why is this input here? Hello? What am I looking at?
Hey! Put that rotor back, damn it.
Hint, while measuring overlap, solution refers to an input that doesn't exist in the puzzle file. Alright.
God damn it.
What the hell is this?
Is
a
single salt and a single single salt input, single salt output, the default, or some default input output or something.
What,
Some bullshit, that's for sure.
what is this?
Did you edit
Mr.
the
Puzzle
file and
says,
edit it back?
back in June, Zach did a bug fish for the crash when loading a solution that referenced an input or output that was deleted for a custom puzzle. And the fix was making that the default input output is a singular salt.
Secret. So every single puzzle now has a secret third input.
Yeah,
That's just
apparently.
A secret third
Y'all-
input
y'all-
and a secret alternate output.
So
You all can abuse this on week 8.
And also-
I allow it. Have fun.
Also,
Shimmering Chain, the part of Shimmering Chain got another salt added. Now it's everywhere. Everything has an extra salt.
Also, I'm surprised that the game lets
It's
you
not-
run
it's
this
not
without
allowed-
placing the regular output. Like,
That's because this is a bug fix that Mr. Puzzle mentioned it in the chat that the singular salt is the default input output if you try to use an output out of the range of the indices of the amount of outputs. So like this is like output 2 or something.
This is also
Input 3 and output 2, but those don't exist and the game just replaces them with salt so the game doesn't crash anymore like it used to.
But
Our brains
it still
should crash.
recognizes there's only supposed to be one product on the board, so it's still like, yeah, we need 6 product in the output that exists, and we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is illegal.
Well, it won't be on week 8, so have fun with that knowledge.
Yay!
But alright. Next up, we have RDM Hater. Who up Maximize Piston? There is one non-piston arm and it's a Berlo. This is a piston movement only. The Berlo does not rotate. This is extend and retract only. Grab, drop, extend, retract.
Pivoting.
Oh, and
Actually,
pivoting.
no.
I like
Pivoting.
the
The pivot-
advantage that we'll
The
take.
pivots are actually forced, I think, just
Yeah.
because there are
There are not enough inputs.
at least 2 alignments that the disjoint E-stab water needs to be in.
Uh-huh.
Well,
You
the
can't-
obvious step is to add
Ooh, the stream
conditionals, so
died.
Yeah,
he only plays one pivot instruction.
The stream died,
Finding
that's not
pivots.
good.
yeah. Stream died. I just got a
Died.
network error.
Oh, yeah,
Error.
no.
Please try again.
No, yeah, I see
Oh,
it.
and now it needs to advertise to me. Lovely.
Why am
We
I
need extra salt
why
to
am I still here
stabilize
on
the stream.
Discord when the stream is dead? Well, it's back. I guess y'all get a tiny bit more of a stream. Because this is the last showcase off. Stream is back, everyone.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think stream is over.
You try refreshing.
Yep. Okay, we're back. Now I get advertised to again. Lovely.
Yeah. That was weird. It just straight up, my internet just straight up gave up on me at the very end of the stream. Thank you, internet. Well, I mean, we're sort of ending things here as well, though. The recording is alright, though.
Yeah.
No recording interruptions this time.
Stream is back though.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is where I'll be ending the stream. And next week I will not be able to stream, so it will be Vilfuck. And he says he believes he will be on time. Instead of like last week where we just had the, you know, the stream delayed by a few hours. But yeah. Unfortunately, no Azuri Paul betting next week, because of that. But y'all can figure out your own fun. Alright. that is where I'll be ending the stream here, though. Thank you all for coming, and I won't be seeing y'all next week, but the stream will be back next week for Aqueous Dagger. Hope y'all have been enjoying the puzzle so far.
It's super
It is
Water.
interesting.
Thank you guys, Pepsi.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, and I hope y'all
thanks
enjoyed
for-
this puzzle. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
It's always
puzzle
nice
was
to have
fun.
you around.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Alright.
Take care,
I'll be
everyone.
seeing
I'm
y'all.
gonna go at lunch.
Bye.